Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Lingle Fort Laramie High School. Mike McNamee, Grant Caith, Ryan Caith, glad to have you with us for CWAC Game of the Week action. Big one here tonight. Contest, Lingle Fort Laramie playing host to Southeast in what is sure to have playoff implications. And you know, Grant, you think back to the time when our kids were playing Goshen County Junior football. It starts at that level and it culminates with a game like this one here tonight. This one has a lot on the line on this one.
Yeah, big CWAC, old conference CWAC football matchup here between these two. Just happen to be in the same conference now. And, what a huge game as Lingle comes into this. Undefeated on the year, 5-0 as they come into this one. Southeast 4-1, their only loss to Lusk. And that was a tight one there, 8-6 the final score. But amazing how our area teams, how tight it is.
Yeah, and I think, obviously Southeast with a lot more to play for here tonight if you think of in terms of standings. If they win this game, they basically surrender or they get back that loss that they had to Lusk, given the fact that they have, in head-to-head records would come back into it. But we have 3 weeks of CWAC football here, and every one of them is going to have huge playoff implications. Yeah,
big implications here. We were just talking with David Anderson before we went on the air here, but big home game, obviously, for Lingle here tonight. They still have a couple more with Pine and Saratoga, so you get 2 out of those 3. Want to get all 3, but 2 out of the 3 is going to get you home for that first round.
Yeah, and that is huge. As we watch what's going on the other side of the state, and you mentioned it already, Lingle comes into tonight the number 4 ranked team in the state, following Pine, who is number 1, Wind River number 2, Big Piney number 3. But, boy, if you can avoid a road trip over to Big Piney or Wind River, something like that in that opening week, that's a huge thing for you.
Yeah, you want to be home, no doubt about it. And as you mentioned in those Wild Preps rankings, Big Piney, Lingle tied there at 3 this week, and Southeast comes in at number 5. So huge matchup, as Michael just said. A battle of 5-0 and 4-1. 1A 9-man football, Lingle, Fort Laramie, and Southeast. We'll be back with more on this pregame show right after this 2-minute timeout.
This is Wade Brew, Market President with Pinnacle Bank. Pinnacle Bank has been ranchers and commercial business owners of the Wyobraska area, where we've called home for over 100 years. Let us put our resources to work for you with local decision-making from a family-owned bank. Give us a call or visit us at www.wypinnbank.com. Pinnacle Bank, Torrington and Mitchell. The way banking should be. Member FDIC.
Anderson Carpet is proud to have been your flooring expert for the past 44 years. Honoring small-town values, yet featuring a huge selection that is sure to surprise. Choose from their stock of carpet, hardwood, vinyl plank, vinyl tile, or sheet vinyl for any project. And they have the experts on hand to install them all, giving you a look you'll love for years to come. Stop in and visit today. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturdays from 9 to 1. Anderson Carpet in Lingle.
The Southeast Booster Club would like to wish all of our Southeast Cyclone athletes good luck. We applaud your hard work and dedication to our school and are here rooting for you every step of the way. The Southeast Booster Club, supporting and promoting excellence in academics, athletics, and all activities in our Southeast schools. Go Cyclones!
Healthcare should be easy. At Banner Health Torrington Community Hospital, feel free to set your pace and choose your path. Torrington Community Hospital offers new technologies, in-state specialists, and the healthcare professionals you know, for a road less traveled and a familiar face along the way. Torrington Community Hospital, providing a wide scope of care, helping you make healthcare easier so that life can be better.
Are you planning a kitchen remodel but don't know where to start?
Hi, this is Dan Shields from Century Lumber. Start with semi-custom diamond cabinets and Century Lumber. Diamond cabinets offer the latest door styles and finishes at an affordable price. I can walk you through all the features and benefits and provide a free estimate and expert design. Stop in and turn that vision of your dream kitchen into a reality with the help of Century Lumber Center in Torrington.
Points West Community Bank, we know that agriculture is more than a business. It is a way of life. With over 94 years of experience in serving Goshen County, we understand and value the ways of our local farmers and ranchers. Through the quality of banking services and lending relationships, we take the time to know our customer and learn their operation firsthand. Stop in today to meet with our friendly and experienced lending staff to discuss your agricultural business needs. We look forward to seeing you. Points West Community Bank, a new direction in banking. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Points West Bank in Lingle, proud supporter of the Lingle Fort Laramie Doggers.
Domino's carryout deal means you can carry out one-topping pizzas for $7.99 each when you order online or by phone. Just in case there's any confusion, we've even set up a helpful website to confirm if today is a day you can carry out one-topping pizzas for $7.99 each. Just go to howaboutoday.com to find out if Domino's carryout deal is valid today. Spoiler alert, it is. Carry out only. Ask for this offer. Availability and charges may vary. Size availability varies by crust type. Excludes XL and specialty. Your local store may charge extra for some toppings and sauces.
Welcome back, everybody, to Lingle Fort Laramie High School. Senior night here at Lingle, as they have announced the senior football players, and now I believe they're getting the senior managers introduced. We are about a minute and a half from meeting the starting lineups here. Grant, what do you say? We'll go through our starting lineups here and then take a break, send it back for one more break before we kick this one off. Starting lineups are brought to you by Simply Real Estate. Whether you're buying or selling, Simply Real Estate has a team of realtors that will make sure that the process is as simple and stress-free as possible. Give them a call at 307-338-3069 or stop by their office. Simply Real Estate, where they make real estate simple for you. Here's Grant with those Southeast starters.
Okay, Southeast Cyclones come into this one 4-1 on the year, as we said. Got a nice bounce-back win last week against Guernsey. Lost the week before to Lusk 8-6. Head coach Mark Bullington, assistants Sean Burkhart and Aaron Waglin. And they'll go this way. At a wideout will be number 4, 130-pound junior Aiden Shimmick. Your quarterback tonight, number 5, 185-pound junior Aiden Desmond. A back, number 13, 175 pounds, and a senior, Cole Sauer. Another wideout tonight will be number 20, 135-pound sophomore Chase Sauer. Your slot back will be number 30, 145, and a junior, Cannon Tippett. And we will get to your interior lineman right after we pause for the national anthem here.
Maggie Myers, your Torrington Edward Jones financial advisor. We're all about financial investments, but we also value the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Edward Jones is proud to cheer on our area teams on KGOS KERM. Call 532-3431 or visit edwardjones.com for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Before you head over to Laramie, be sure to stop by Heartland Embroidery and gear up for the big game. They have you covered with cowboy shirts, caps, sweatshirts, and coats. There's Wyoming cups and tumblers for your favorite beverage. In addition to the huge selection of Wyoming gear, they have Wyoming cowboy clothing for kids. See their cowboy cheerleader outfits and much more. We'll see you at Heartland Embroidery on Main and Torrington.
Let's get financially fit. Hi, this is Katie at First State Bank in Torrington. Get your finances in shape with totally free checking. We have free online banking and an instant issued Visa debit card too. Know what else is free? When you open a checking account, you'll get a free gift, a portable massage gun. Ah, our way of saying thank you. Gain strength and balance with First State Bank, a division of Glacier Bank, your first choice in banking. Member FDIC.
Back live at Kirk Field, your interior linemen look this way for Southeast tonight. Your center will be number 55, 220, and a junior, Emmett Coxbill. At a guard, number 63, 190-pound senior, Lance York. Number 71, 190-pound senior, Tegan Thompson. And your tight end is number 88, 220, and a sophomore, TJ Moats. That's your offense for Southeast. Here's Mike with a look at Lingle Fort Laramie.
All right, let's meet him across the front here first. They'll go this way. Jaden Van Gundy, a 165-pound senior. Coulter McFarland, a 235-pound sophomore. And Cooper Smith, a 190-pound junior. They'll anchor the line. The tight end in the formation is Ned Nelson. Nelson, 200-pound junior. In the wideout positions, they'll put Anthony Arnish. Arnish, 130-pound sophomore. On the other wideout, Trevor Sandlin. He is a 120-pound senior. The backfield looks like this. The quarterback is a two-headed monster. They will start Brady Cook, a 175-pound sophomore, but he will share those duties with Nolan Spears. Spears, a 155-pound senior. The running backs will be Colt Brown. Brown, 125-pound sophomore, and the other running back, Loudon Brimmer, 160-pound junior. The Doggers are coached by Brandon Gifford. He is assisted by Tim Smock, Neil Baker. The 5-0 Lingle Fort Laramie Doggers just about ready to kick this one off with the 4-1 Southeast Cyclones. We'll have the kickoff coming your way right after this 1-minute timeout.
Is unique. Your insurance coverage should be too. I'm Kyle Rafferty, and at J.G. Elliott Insurance Center, we provide coverage for everything you work hard for day in and day out. We tailor coverages to meet the needs of your operation. Together, we can find the right policy to protect you from the unexpected. Give me a call at 532-2147 or drop by my office here in Torrington. J.G. Elliott Insurance, a Platte Valley company.
Preparing your vehicle for safe and dependable winter driving is essential in the fall. Laramie Peak Motors is making it easier. Now through October 31st, receive a 10% discount on an antifreeze system service. We will inspect your antifreeze, pressure check the system for leaks, and flush and refill the system if needed. If you need tires for safe winter driving, pick up any set of 4 tires and receive a free alignment check with Cohen Set. Call 322-2355 or make an appointment online at LaramiePeakMotors.com.
I used to think that so long as I was careful, I couldn't get injured. But being sidelined with a torn ACL definitely wasn't in my plans this season. My family made an appointment for me with the providers at Memorial Hospital of Converse County. Their knowledge and care helped me heal and learn how to prevent future injuries. I found an all-star team for my healthcare in their orthopedic and sports medicine department, one that will keep me in great shape and suiting up. I discovered that bigger isn't always better at Memorial Hospital of Converse County.
Welcome back, everybody, to Kirk Field at Lingle Fort Laramie High School. Starting lineups have been introduced. I have a quick Bronco Grill House scoreboard update brought to you by the Bronco Grill House. Hey, when you're looking for a really good hamburger, why not go where you'll get the best in town? The Bronco Grill House in Torrington. They sponsor this scoreboard update, also brought to you by our good friend Eddie Fulmer. He is tuned in and listening up north there, and he brings us this score. Lusk leads Moorcroft 13-4. That one is at the half. 2 safeties in the first half by Moorcroft. Wow. That doesn't happen very often.
No.
Well, the Doggers won the toss. They deferred to the second half, so they will kick this one away. Teeing it up for Lingle Fort Laramie is Anthony Arnish, the Goshen County Bowl. Just about ready to get underway as Arnish approaches and boots this one deep. It will bounce, hit at the 20, now picked up. Working from left to right is Sauer. Sauer trying to get outside. He's going to be wrapped up and dropped. Got her back out to about the 23-yard line. That's where Southeast will start early on here.
Yeah, good pursuit there for Lingle Fort Laramie to get downfield quick. As you said, went off of his foot, and Colt Brown there with the initial hit, and Southeast will have it 1st and 10 here.
This Southeast squad, a little banged up. Had a chance to visit with Thorpe Thompson there this afternoon, and we saw a game earlier in the year where they lost Matthew Chapman to a knee injury. It sounds like he may be back. On the counter handoff here, trying to get outside is Sauer. That is Chase Sauer with the carry. Sauer will pick up 3 yards over the right side. It will bring up 2nd down and 7. So that was the wrong. Yeah, I might need to have that. Yeah. That's the one I was looking for right there. 2nd down and 7. This time Desmond under center with one back behind him. They'll turn, hand to that back. That's Sauer once again. Sauer will have a 1st down as he works around the right end. Nice run out there from Sauer. Got a nice block over the right side there. I think Tegan Thompson sprung him loose, a gain of 10. That'll be a first down for Southeast.
Slipped that first tackle, got into the secondary. Loudon Brimmer's the one that brought him down on the far side, but good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 Cyclones. As Grant mentioned, at the ball at the 34-yard line. Desmond under center once again, one back behind him. Slot left, turn, pitch sweep coming here, trying to get outside left side. Now turned back into pressure there. Going to be hit and dropped by Loudon Brimmer once again. Short gain. Might not have made it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Brimmer got into that backfield quick along with Colt Brown. They teamed up for that tackle. Lost for a couple of yards there, so that'll bring up 2nd down and 12. In Southeast in their away whites tonight. Lingle Fort Laramie in their home blues.
Desmond steps under center, sends a receiver wide right, fakes that handoff, play action here. Desmond rolling to his left, wants to throw, now in trouble. Will have to tuck it and will be run out of bounds near sideline. Got to credit your defensive secondary there because Desmond had nowhere to go with it.
No, rolled out to the near side. Still tucked it and wanted to throw, but he was under a ton of heat there.
The kid's got a great play-action fake for a high school quarterback. Ryan and I noticed that in a game, that Lusk game out there. So it will bring up 3rd down. No gain on the play. 3rd down and 13 here for Southeast. They'll split 2 receivers wide right. Desmond will step into the pistol. 1 receiver splits to the left. Snap back to Desmond. Looks to his right and throws. Got a receiver. This one's caught at the 40 and wrestled down at the 30. What a perfect strike to Cole Sauer. That one, a gain of 32 yards, according to my math. The good news is Matt Hahn isn't listening tonight, so he can't check that.
Right. Yeah, he's clear out of the state.
Yeah.
Of course, we do stream.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, we're worldwide.
You never know. He might be tuned in. We got the math right, though. Man,
yeah,
what a perfect pass.
Boy, that was one-on-one coverage. Yeah, tight spiral and just hit him right in the bucket there. And big 1st and 10 here for Southeast as they were backed up 3rd and long there.
Counter sweep handoff coming to Tippett. Tippett's trying to get outside but won't. Going to be difficult to run on the edges with Brimmer back there. Kid's a great defender. They're going to give yards back on that one again. Actually, they'll spot it right back at the line of scrimmage. So tried the little misdirection, but it didn't go far. Eddie Fulmer, quit distracting my color man. He does not multitask. No gain on 1st down, 2nd and 10.
Single tasking's tough.
Exactly. From the pistol. Single receivers either side. Now they will motion Shimmick. Fake the inside handoff. Now the counter inside pitch back to Sauer. That is Chase with the carry. Nice play design there from the Cyclones. Sauer will move the sticks here. They'll get it down to the 20. That's another Cyclone 1st down.
Yeah, he turned on the moves there too. Juked and jived there, got past one linebacker and into the secondary. Good enough for 10 yards. He has about 18 on the ground here to start this 1st quarter and another 1st down for Southeast.
An impressive opening drive here by the Cyclones. They are in the Dogger red zone. Ball spotted at the 20. Single receivers once again. Desmond by himself in the backfield. Now they will motion Sauer. Fake the handoff. Desmond going to keep it himself, and he's got room. Pops it outside. Desmond to the corner to the 10, 5. Touchdown, Cyclones. Aiden Desmond. Nope. Check that. They are going to spot him out of bounds at the 1.
So a gain of 19 on that rush on the quarterback keeper. But, boy, he sprung to the outside there and turned on the jets. Showed good speed there.
So it will be 1st and goal, Cyclones. Now they will move T.J. Moats into the backfield. He will be the fullback. The tailback is Chase Sauer. Desmond under center. Takes the snap, and now a flag flies. Oh, you don't want a procedure penalty there. If that wasn't offsides, they will move this back 6 yards, or 5 yards, excuse me. They're going to say that it was offsides, so they'll move it half the distance to the goal.
No, he got his mic to work.
Yes, he did. It's a good thing we were able to help him with that. I think very few people could fully appreciate the scope of our duties out here. Showed up early, mowed the field, got it striped, fixed the referee's microphone.
Made the popcorn.
Yep. First and goal from the half-yard line. Desmond going to keep it himself. Scrambles into the end zone. Touchdown. Now we can say it. Touchdown Cyclones. 1 yard Aiden Desmond run. Safe way to play that right there, as you don't want to risk a handoff or anything of that nature. So the Cyclones take the opening kickoff and march it straight down the field. They go up 6-0, and on to attempt the point after is Bo Shimmick out of the hold of Desmond. Snap, placement, kick is on the way, and it's blocked. They blocked it. So the point after fails with 8:17 to go in the first. Southeast draws first blood. They lead it 6-0 on the Clark & Associates scoreboard. We'll take a timeout. Be back to Lingle Fort Laramie after this break.
Mid-States Tire invites you to stop in and let him show you what they have to offer when it comes to taking care of your vehicle. Be it a car or a truck, you can count on efficient and guaranteed workmanship from Mid-States Tire. Whether a simple oil change to making sure your brakes are in working order, and if new tires are called for, Dusty can get any major brand of tire. Call today at 532-TIRE. That's 532-8473. Mid-States Tire.
Tired of feeling stuck? Platte Valley Bank can help keep your finances moving forward. We have checking account options to fit your lifestyle and an online account chooser to make finding the right account easy. Now is the time to grab every opportunity and enjoy the ride with Platte Valley Bank. Start today at www.pvbank.com. You belong here.
Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC.
Shimmick has it teed up, approaches, and kicks it shallow on the left side. Now they'll blow this dead. I think Southeast was offsides.
I think you're right. That was fielded in the air at the 40.
That was one of your up-backs that fielded that, and he had a pretty good head of steam.
He did. Yeah, that was going to be really good field position.
The officials will talk this over. They blew it dead, I think you're right, before it ever landed in. It was fielded down there by number 7. That's Anthony Arnish. Still no official indication. Coach Sean Burkhart coming out to talk it over.
Does Shimmick do most of the kicking duties for him? Does he?
Yep.
Not a big kid.
No, pretty effective.
No, he's a good athlete.
You're going to make him kick it over. I don't understand that one. Okay. Public address announcer David Anderson said that they waved off the flag. They will approach and kick it again. This one going to go out of bounds. So Lingle will have good field position. A concerted effort there to keep it out of the hands of the deep backs. There are a couple of good ones back there. Colt Brown and Loudon Brimmer, the deep backs for Lingle. So it'll be 1st and 10 Doggers. They'll spot it at the 35.
So again, score update. Southeast opening drive. Moved it right down the field, and a 1-yard scamper from Aiden Desmond gets Southeast on the board. The extra point was blocked. So on the CNA scoreboard, it's 6-0 Southeast. Here's Lingle on offense for the first time tonight.
Now they will load the formation. 2 receivers either side. Cook to throw. Going to be pressured. Going to be tackled from behind by Moats, and a sack on the opening play of Brady Cook. Well, I think you got to split that sack with Moats and Thompson, don't you?
Yeah, and I think Moats, he came off that left edge, and nobody got him. And no one picked him up there. Full head of steam, he came in and got that sack.
So the loss all the way back to about the 27-yard line will bring up second down, and we'll call it 18. Same formation here. From the pistol, Cook with Brimmer and Brown beside him. They will fake that inside handoff. Cook to throw. He's got Brimmer. Brimmer hauls it in. He's out over the 30 to the 35-yard line. So Brimmer will get 8 yards of it back, but it will leave them third and long. Yeah, they just released Brimmer underneath. Hit him in the flat. You can see early on that Lingle wants to test the airwaves. Third down, we'll call it 10. Brown, the lone back beside Cook. 2 receivers either side of the formation. Cook looks left, now flush, now going to be dropped again. And it's Moats again, I believe. It is Moats, so he's got 2 sacks in the first possession here.
Yeah, all over the field defensively here. Cook was lucky to get that one tucked back in. He was holding it with one hand and almost had it stripped.
No, that is not Nolan Spears. On to punt for the Doggers. Elijah Hatch. Snap is back. Hatch bangs it out of there, gets a good punt away. This one will hit at the 45 and will roll dead right there. So Southeast will have outstanding field position once again. They lead it 6-0. I'm curious. Nolan Spears is on the sideline here, and we haven't seen him on either offense or defense. I don't know if he is injured. David tells me that Spears was injured against Wright, so probably not going to have his services here tonight.
Score update by the Bronco Grill House, thanks to Ryan Caith. Torrington up 14-0 over Glenrock early on.
Well, you and I talked there last night. Torrington has really turned that deal around. Here's a nice handoff over the right side. Sauer with another carry. He'll have 7, maybe 8 yards on the carry. Southeast doing a great job up front, kind of imposing their will with the run game here. I'm going to say a gain of 6 or 7. What do you think, Grimer?
I would say 6.
Second down and 4.
Yeah, Cyclones have moved the ball well here early on.
They lead it 6-0 on the Clark & Associates scoreboard. They'll send 1 receiver wide left, 1 to the right. Desmond in the pistol. 1 back beside him, but Desmond's going to throw, does so on the right flat. That one's knocked away. Brimmer out there in defense. Nope, Hatch, I believe, out there in defense. So, incomplete pass.
Blanket coverage there, and also there was some heat coming in the backfield. Sauer had to get rid of that one quick. Stops the clock with the incompletion. 5:47 to go first quarter. Again, as Mike said, it's Cyclones 6, Lingle Fort Laramie nothing on the Clark & Associates scoreboard. Third down and 4.
I backfield. They'll hand to the deep back, Sauer. Sauer over the right side. He'll get a couple, but then he's met by, that is big number 77, Cooper Smith, who slams him to the turf. A short gain of a couple will leave them a couple short. We're going to call it 4th and 2.
Near midfield. Yeah, Cooper Smith picked him up by the pads and
slammed him to the turf. Cyclones are going to go for it. 4th and 2. Desmond under center. I formation with Moats as the up back. Movement up front, and
that just gave him a first down.
Yep, a flag. Southeast will get the first down via the penalty. So that hard snap count works for Aiden Desmond, and it's another Cyclone first down. Ball spotted at the 42-yard line.
Nice crowd here tonight at Lingle for both teams. As you said, it's senior night for the Doggers.
High backfield once again. Fake the handoff to the deep back. Play action. They go across the middle, and he's got a receiver, and it's caught. Touchdown, Cyclones. On the receiving end, Cannon Tippett. From the 42, a 42-yard strike from Aiden Desmond to Cannon Tippett. This one coming at 4:41 to go in the opening quarter, and Southeast out to a 12-0 lead. Boy, that is two perfect balls thrown by Aiden Desmond. You can't lay one in there any better than that. Southeast will go for two after having the first PAT blocked. Sauer is beside Desmond to his right. Desmond's going to throw into the end zone, overthrows the intended receiver. He wanted Moats, but Moats couldn't haul it in. So with 4:41 to go in the first, Southeast out front, 12-0 on the Clark & Associates scoreboard. We'll take a timeout and be back after this break.
That's why the folks at Blodorn Lumber work hard to earn your trust each and every day. You can count on Blodorn Lumber whether it's a new home building project, a new deck, kitchen, bath remodel, or simply making a plumbing or electrical repair. They will have the right products and the professional know-how to help you. That's why they offer over 60,000 products for your home. And with that kind of choice and a little professional help, you can get the results that you're looking for with your next project. That's Blodorn Lumber in Torrington. At Platte River Family Dentistry, it's their vision that patients have the freedom to choose a lifetime of optimum dental health. It's their mission to provide progressive excellence in dental care with the ultimate in patient comfort. Dr. Marsh, Dr. Lucas, and the staff are always striving to learn the most up-to-date information, so it's clear to see that Platte River Family Dentistry is the right choice for your dental health. They appreciate your referrals and always welcome new patients. Call Platte River Family Dentistry at 532-4448.
Welcome back to Lingle Fort Laramie High School. Mike McNamee, Ryan, and Grant Kaith with me this evening. Glad to have them and you as listeners alongside. The kick here going to be fielded by Brown. Brown's got some room down the right side. Brown across midfield before he's dropped. Nice return there by Colt Brown.
Yeah, it didn't look like it was going to be much. He dropped it, kind of kicked it up the field, picked it up, didn't think you were going to get much out of it, and a nice run as he slipped a couple of tackles there, and Lingle Fort Laramie in great field position here to start 1st and 10.
Nice tackle on the return there by Liam Hawes to save the touchdown. Slot left, twin receivers in the formation. Handoff to Brimmer. Brimmer trying to find a lane but cannot do so. Tegan Thompson and Emmett Coxbill there on the stop. Boy, not much on that carry.
Yeah, they filled that hole quickly. Coxbill initially there, as you said, to stop that one. No gain, 2nd down and 10 coming up with 4:11 to go in the first quarter.
Trips to the left, one receiver to the right. Cook alone in the backfield. From the pistol, rolls out, a design quarterback keeper this time. Bootleg around the left end. Nice carry there by Cook. He'll have a gain of 8. Going to leave him 3rd and short here.
Yeah, nice run there by Brady Cook. So lengthy, and he's got good speed for a big guy.
Yeah, he does. 3rd and short. Call it 3rd and 2. Ball spotted at the 39. Cook with backs to either side will hand to Brimmer, and Brimmer will have the first down and more. Brimmer still on his feet now, run down from behind at the 25-yard line. Loudon Brimmer with the nice carry. That'll be a Dogger first down. That's their first down of the contest.
Made a couple of nice moves there in the secondary to break that one open. Couldn't tell who was on the tackle there on the far side. I think Moats may have been there.
Had to run him down from behind again,
Yeah.
I believe. So it's 1st and 10, Lingle. They spotted it right at the 25. Same formation, single receiver splits wide right. They will hand to Brown this time, and Brown skips over left end. Gain of a couple or 3 yards for the sophomore.
Yeah, just kind of a counter play there as Brown, little guy, can get through that line in a hurry, and that was good enough for about 4 yards with 2nd down coming up.
First quarter moving right along, 2:32 to go and counting in the opening period. From the pistol, pitch here, and now Bremer trying to find a lane to the outside. Cuts it up, steps over one tackler, falls ahead inside the 20, down to about the 17, where it will be 3rd and we'll call it 3. Boy, Bremer did a nice job of making something of nothing there because it looked like he was in trouble in the backfield.
That was very slow developing, and, yeah, it didn't look like there was going to be much. Way back in the backfield and able to pick up about 5 on that. 3rd and short coming up. We're at the 2-minute mark.
The officials have stopped play here for some reason. I don't know if there is blood on the football. They are tending to one of the Doggers or looking at Loudon Bremer. I don't know if he's got, must have blood that they will have to deal with. It's football. Rub a little dirt on it. Get him back out there. So now Lingle will take a timeout. We'll take one with him. 2:01 to go in the opening period here. Southeast leads at 12-0 on the Clark & Associates scoreboard. We'll be back after this break.
Bank, we know that agriculture is more than a business. It is a way of life. With over 94 years of experience in serving Goshen County, we understand and value the ways of our local farmers and ranchers. Through the quality of banking services and lending relationships, we take the time to know our customer and learn their operation firsthand. Stop in today to meet with our friendly and experienced lending staff to discuss your agricultural business needs. We look forward to seeing you. Points West Community Bank, a new direction in banking. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Anderson Carpet is proud to have been your flooring expert for the past 44 years, honoring small town values yet featuring a huge selection that is sure to surprise. Choose from their stock of carpet, hardwood, vinyl plank, vinyl tile, or sheet vinyl for any project. And they have the experts on hand to install them all, giving you a look you'll love for years to come. Stop in and visit today. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturdays from 9 to 1. Anderson Carpet in Lingle.
Welcome back. It looks like Bremer's still on the sideline here. 3rd and we will call it 3. 2 receivers split left. They'll counter handoff to Brown, and Brown's loose. Brown inside the 20, down to the 10, and Colt Brown with another nice shifty run there. A gain of 8 will bring up 1st and goal here from the 9 for Lingle. What a nice run for Colt Brown.
Yeah, it was. He's quick. Shifty. Once he gets loose, Cole Sauer's the one that ran him down. But as you said, it'll be 1st and goal here. Lingle knocking at the door.
Cook will send 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Now they will shift Nelson out. Cook, quick hitter down the right side. He's got a receiver. That's caught. Hatch inside the 5. Check that. Down to about the 6. So a gain of 3 will bring up 2nd and goal from the 6. Nice open field tackle over there. I believe it was Aiden Shimmick. So Lingle trying to stop the bleeding, literally and figuratively here.
Yeah.
Need a score here as we are inside a minute of the opening period. Bremer is back out there now. 3rd and goal. 2nd and goal. 2-by-2 the set. Cook looks right. Now going to tuck it and run to the 5. Now hit at the 3. Won't get in. A big hit over there. Boy, Cook a big target out there as he runs down through there. It will leave Southeast short here. It'll be 3rd and goal, and they've spotted it at the 1.
Sauer and Desmond there on that tackle, but yeah, good coverage in the end zone. They had the receivers covered well, and that opened things wide open for the quarterback keeper there.
Now with 16.2 seconds to go in the opening period, Southeast is taking a timeout. We'll take one with him. We'll be back to Lingle after this timeout.
Southeast Booster Club would like to wish all of our Southeast Cyclone athletes good luck. We applaud your hard work and dedication to our school and are here rooting for you every step of the way. The Southeast Booster Club, supporting and promoting excellence in academics, athletics, and all activities in our Southeast schools. Go Cyclones!
Torrington Vision Source is a proud radio sponsor of area athletes and the Wyoming Cowboys. We're your one source for your family's eye care needs. Eye exam, full-service optical, contact lenses, eye diseases and injuries, surgical co-management. We use the latest in technology, not only in diagnosing your problem, but also in the products to fix it. Our helpful and friendly staff is just a phone call or click away. 532-4114 or torringtonvisionsource.com, or like us on Facebook. Torrington Vision Source. Doctors Grant and Linda Jones, East M Street in Torrington.
16.2 to go in the opening period here. Lingle trying to chip away at that 12-0 lead. 3rd down, goal from the 1. Now Spears is in there at quarterback, but the direct snap to Brimmer, and he's in. Touchdown, Doggers. Well, a nifty little play there to bring Spears in as a decoy. Direct snap to Brimmer, and with 13.6 seconds to go in the opening period, Lingle is on the scoreboard. Kind of a scoring fest here. Arnish on for the point after. Out of the hold of Cook. Snap, placement, kick is on the way. Looks good, and it is good. 13.6 to go in the first. Southeast still leads at 12-7. We'll take a timeout and be back after this break.
West Community Bank, we know that agriculture is more than a business. It is a way of life. With over 94 years of experience in serving Goshen County, we understand and value the ways of our local farmers and ranchers. Through the quality of banking services and lending relationships, we take the time to know our customer and learn their operation firsthand. Stop in today to meet with our friendly and experienced lending staff to discuss your agricultural business needs. We look forward to seeing you. Points West Community Bank, a new direction in banking. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Points West Bank in Lingle, proud supporter of the Lingle Fort Laramie Doggers.
So after the Loudon Brimmer 1-yard touchdown run, Lingle on the scoreboard. They trail at 12-7. That was a big drive for Lingle. Had nice field position off of the kick return by Brown, and then able to get it into the end zone. I don't think you can afford to fall behind 3 scores here in the opening period.
Yeah, you get down 2 like that, you need an answer, and they came up with one there, so we've got a ball game as we wind down the first quarter here.
Shallow kick here will be fielded by one of the upbacks and then drilled. That is Tegan Thompson hauled it in, and Loudon Brimmer laid the wood to Thompson. Ouch. He'll request removal from the kick receive team after that one.
He's up and moving around, but yeah, he came in with a full head of steam.
If anybody can take it, Tegan Thompson can.
He's a big boy.
Yeah.
He may flinch a little next time, though.
Yeah, Loudon will remind Tegan of that in the wrestling room this winter. I'm sure they'll have a giggle about that one. 11.9 seconds to go. Glad to have all of our listeners along. Boone Herring said he was going to be critiquing us tonight, so that's our shout out to Boone.
Also, this game being live streamed on YouTube. Is Ryan Caith running the camera tonight?
1st and 10. Now they'll motion Sauer into the formation. Desmond wants to throw and does. He's got a receiver caught by Tippett. Short gain, maybe 3. Will bring up 2nd down and 7, which we will have coming your way when we start the second quarter. After 1, Southeast leads at 12-7 on the Clark & Associates scoreboard. We'll take a timeout. Be back to Lingle after this break.
Your new Ford car, truck, or SUV. This is Al Maloney, General Manager at Transwest Ford in Scotts Bluff. Transwest Ford would like to invite you to visit our dealership and see all the exciting changes going on. We offer new and pre-owned vehicles, a 26-bay service department, along with a large parts department and fleet commercial options too. Transwest Ford has all your automotive needs covered. Transwest Ford, located at 1515 East 20th Street in Scotts Bluff. Stop by today or visit us online at twford.com.
Before you head out on your next road trip, Ty's Pit Stop in Lingle invites you to stop in and stock up. They continue to serve the area with competitive gas prices, and they've got plenty of road trip snacks to choose from. With Coca-Cola products, along with other hot and cold beverages, snacks, fresh entrees that are always hot and ready, and even adult beverages for the weekend. Ty's Pit Stop on the corner in Lingle, locally and veteran-owned and operated.
CWAC Game of the Week action from Lingle. Southeast on the road. They lead the Doggers 12-7. They face 2nd and 8 here to start the second quarter. Ball spotted at the 35-yard line.
Nice night for football. Not much wind.
45, I think, when I came in. There is fall in the air.
Yeah.
Beautiful night, though. They will fake the handoff and now counter inside to Sauer, and Sauer will have the first down but hold the phone. Flag flew right in the middle, and I'm going to guess that's going to be an illegal block in there or a hold.
That was a 15-yard gain. Same play as they ran there in the first quarter, just a pitch ahead as they had Sauer in motion. But I think you're right. This is going to come back. And a Bronco Grill House update. If you want the best burger in town, that's where you need to go. And Torrington all over Glenrock tonight, 28-zip.
That was a huge win for that program a week ago, the win over Tongue River. It will be interesting to see just how far the momentum from that win can carry the Blazers. You know, I still think that there is a very real possibility, kind of pending the outcome of a Tongue River Bighorn game. If Tongue River wins that, you've got a three-way tie at the top in the 2A East. Torrington, Tongue River, and Bighorn would all have one loss apiece there. That's assuming that Torrington can win out, but playing good football right now.
Just when you need to be.
The loss or the penalty takes the ball back inside the 30. Pass here, swing out in the left flat. That's Shimmick with the catch. Shimmick will have a gain of 8. Nice job out there. Bremer with the tackle, but not before Shimmick with a nice gain.
Yeah, Braden Poston there as well on the stop. But a nice gain there for Southeast after the penalty as they cut into the yardage there. It'll be 3rd and short with 3rd and 4 coming up. And the CNA scoreboard again, Cyclones lead at 12-7, just underway here in the second quarter.
3rd and manageable here. We'll call it 3rd and 3. 2 receivers split wide right. 1 to the left. Desmond, design quarterback keeper here, and he'll have the first down and more. Desmond across midfield. Well, that's a tough task to decide how you want to defend Desmond. He can beat you with his legs and his arm. Gets the first down there.
What a gain of 15.
Yeah. Kind of gashed the interior of that Dogger front.
And he's athletic, as you said, just a junior, but a big kid, 185 pounds, and has good speed. In fact, he's rushed for about 35 on the ground here in the first half.
He'll be alone in the backfield here. Now they will motion into there, and here is that same play again. Going to work. Nice tackle from behind by Smith, but not before Chase Sauer takes that inside pitch and picks up 5. We'll bring up 2nd down and 5.
Yeah, they run a back in motion, fake to him, and then it's just a quick pitch ahead to Chase Sauer there, and they've run that, 3 times now, and it's been effective every time.
It's been the misdirection of it, I think, causes the problem. I would think that would be a dangerous inside pitch there, but it's considered an incomplete pass, I believe. Desmond alone in the backfield, but now they will motion Moats. Handoff to Moats on the end around. Moats will pick up a couple, maybe 4, and will leave the Cyclones short here, 3rd and 1.
Yeah, they spot that a little short there, so it's going to be a long one. The pileup was right at that 35-yard line, but it's a yard shy.
Southeast doing a nice job of spreading it around here. That was Moats' first carry. They'll move him to a slot, and now Desmond will carry ahead for the first down. Not much there, but didn't need much. They're going to say 1st and 10 Southeast. $8:44 to go in the half here. If you're just joining us, Southeast went up 12-0 on a couple of nice early drives, but then Lingle came back and answered to make it 12-7. Southeast trying to put one back themselves here. Backfield behind Desmond from the 35. Movement up front. Now this one's blown dead.
See if Southeast jumped here. I don't think so. I think it's that hard count with Desmond. I think Lingle jumped.
It's at least twice, isn't
it?
I think we've seen it twice now. That opens up your playbook. 1st and 5. Coach Mark Bullington, I still believe he calls all the offense for the Cyclones. Yeah. Same formation, one receiver split out, backfield behind Desmond. Pitch to Sauer. Sauer with a blocker around left end, going to be ushered out of bounds, but not before another Cyclone first down. Gain of 7 by Chase Sauer. Boy, when you can put Moats back there and use him as a blocking back, it's been pretty effective so far.
Yeah, I was going to say good blocking because they can string it out to either side, and there's been some big gainers.
He was run out of bounds, so the clock stopped. 7:50 to go in the half. Backfield once again behind Desmond. Desmond fakes the handoff, play action, rolls to his right, throws, little dump pass to the safety valve there. That was Moats with the reception. A gain of 4 will bring up 2nd down and 6. Go ahead, Grant.
No, I was going to say that's not a hard. It's a hard throw to make there. He's a lefty, rolling right. Had to try to get set up and make that throw.
But doing a nice job of taking what they give him. Didn't, 5 yards, 4 yards, better than none. And so it'll bring up 2nd down. We'll call it 6. This time an offset behind Desmond, who's under center. Turns, fakes a handoff, play action once again. Now pressured, and he's sacked. Cooper Smith sliced through there and got the sack. If you're a Dogger fan, that's a very timely sack by Smith. Loss of 9 all the way back out to the 30s, so that'll bring up 3rd down, and we'll call it 15.
Big sack there by Cooper Smith, as you said, and he sliced right through. Full head of steam to get that sack.
Southeast will load the formation with receivers. 2 to either side. Now Desmond will tuck it and keep it himself. Desmond with the lane around the left end. Desmond to the 10. Desmond to the goal line. Touchdown! Aiden Desmond went around left end. Looked like he was going to be run out of bounds. He runs the tightrope down the far sideline and is into the end zone.
25-yard touchdown run.
With 6:11 to go in the half, the only chink in the armor here for Southeast has been what to do with the point after. Looks like they'll go for 2 once again here. Desmond will offset the I left and step under center. Takes a snap, pitches. Now on the reverse, Sauer has it. Thought about throwing, now reverses his field into the end zone. He's got a receiver. That's caught. The 2-point conversion, not the conventional way of doing it, but he made it work. And Southeast leads it 20-7. 6:11 to go here in the half. We'll take a timeout, be back to Lingle after this break.
Now is the time to contract your protein supplement needs. Westco Feed is now offering contracts on cake, tubs, and pellets to ensure ranchers can lock in their feed costs for this coming winter and spring. Count on unmatched service when it comes to the success of your operation. Call your local Westco Feed salesman or Jared at 308-760-0909 to learn more. Westco. Service, solutions, success.
Westco's your best value through and through.
Whether you need your garage door replaced or repaired, you can have peace of mind knowing that the job will be done right by Kevin and the other professionals at Wheatland Garage Door. Serving Eastern Wyoming for the past 7 years with over 20 years of experience, you'll get quality workmanship, warranties for new installs, and always free estimates. For residential, commercial, and industrial doors, go to wheatlandgaragedoor.com or call them today at 307-322-2200.
Southeast leads at 20-7 on the Clark and Associates scoreboard. They kicked this one away. Low line drive kick picked up by one of the upbacks. Trying to get up the middle, but tripped up as he got to the 37 was Colt Brown. Nice open field tackle. Tegan Thompson in on the stop.
Bronco Grillhouse update. Torrington Trailblazers having their way in Glen Rock tonight over the Herders. They lead in the first half 35-0. With quite a bit of time left in that second quarter.
Yeah, Ryan said 10 minutes or something like that.
Yeah.
Tim Hurst will have the Friday night scoreboard show. 10:05. You can listen to it where Tim will update you on all of the scores from around the state. Brady Cook, design quarterback keeper here, tries to run right side. Not much there. Gain of 2, 2nd and 8. If you're looking for rhythm out of this Dogger offense, they just haven't found it yet. 2nd down and 8. Cook from the pistol. Now direct snap to Brimmer. Brimmer tries the right side, but he'll be tackled and dropped. Coxville and Sauer bring him down. Short gain there from Brimmer. Southeast has done a great job of hemming in Loudon Brimmer.
Yeah, Coxville did an especially nice job there. Sealed up that hole and dropped him right at the point of attack there. Brings up a 3rd down and 6. Clock rolls with 5 minutes left to go here in the first half.
That's one of the leading rushers in the state in the 1A 9-man ranks, and he doesn't have much to show for his first half. Now Lingle needs to talk things over. They're going to take a timeout. We'll take one with them. 4:53 to go in the half. Southeast leads at 20-7 on the CNA scoreboard. We're back after this break.
Dusty Anderson at Mid-States Tire invites you to stop in and let him show you what they have to offer when it comes to taking care of your vehicle. Be it a car or a truck, you can count on efficient and guaranteed workmanship from Mid-States Tire. Whether a simple oil change to making sure your brakes are in working order, and if new tires are called for, Dusty can get any major brand of tire. Call today at 532-TIRE. That's 532-8473. Mid-States Tire.
Texting and driving. Texting and driving? Everyone knows there really is no and. You're either texting or you're driving. In other words, if you're typing or reading anything while you're behind the wheel, you're not paying attention and you're not in control of your vehicle. That's why law enforcement around the state is cracking down on distracted driving. Hey, Wyoming, let's put an end to texting and driving because we all know better. There is no and. This message was paid for by WYDOT.
The Goshen County Bowl. It's been a good one. 4:53 to go in the half. Southeast leads at 20-7 out of the timeout. Cook from the pistol with the slot right. Wants to throw, does. Has a receiver, and that's caught. And he spins away. On the run with it is Sandlin. Cuts back inside the 40, down to the 35-yard line before he's tackled there. Tony Hatch, with the catch and run there. It was a nice piece of running after the catch.
Well, it was, and he had a defender right there, Aiden Shimmick right there, slipped him and was able to turn it upfield, pick up another 10 yards.
Doggers on the move here into Southeast territory. This one spotted at the 33-yard line. Backs to either side of Spears. Direct snap to Brown. Brown waits for blockers now. Gallops over the left side. Brown inside the 30 to the 28. Like that design. You get a couple of blockers out in front of Brown. He'll pick up 5, bring up 2nd and 5. Got to commend you on your stat keeping. I'm impressed.
Getting better, isn't it?
Yep, it is. Yep. Going to make sure that the lights from the cars down in the end zone are turned off. 2nd and 5. Snap back to Brimmer. Spears, I believe, with the carry. His first carry of the night.
Yeah, not much there.
Short
right
game.
There middle of the field there is quick to sniff that one out was Lance York. Coxbill was there as well. Clock rolls at 3:20.
Stick around with us at the half. We will have not only score rundown from this game, individual stats, but some score updates from other games going on around the state. 3rd and short. Snap, and now a pitch to Brimmer. Brimmer going to reverse his field, coming back the other way, and he'll have the first. Brimmer inside the 20, down to the 15, but a flag. Very seldom can you reverse your field like that and not get away with or not run the risk of an illegal block or a hold. Let's see what the call is.
That was late coming in.
The officials talk it over. Now the word.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just, you could see it almost in slow motion as he came around from right to left trying to get outside. So the penalty moves the ball back out to the 35, and it'll be 3rd and 12. 2:48 to go in the half. Probably 4 down territory. Two receivers split wide right, one to the left. Now Brimmer will join him and stack wide left. Snap back to Spears. Spears throws across the middle, and this one's almost picked off. Wanted Arnish, but he overthrew him.
Had some pressure coming, had to get rid of that one. Falls incomplete. That'll stop the clock at 2:26.
Well, you got 2 really good defensive ends on this Southeast team in York and Thompson, and we've seen it every game that we've called this year. They are able to put a tremendous amount of pressure. If you're an opposing quarterback, you don't have a lot of time back there. Cook back in there at the quarterback. 4th, and we'll call it 12. From the pistol, Cook fakes the inside handoff, throws. This one overthrown, and closest player out there was Sauer. That one almost picked off, went off of Sauer's hands. So the drive after that big penalty will stall, and Southeast will take over 1st and 10 with 2:22 to go in the half.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there's miscommunication there on the route or if that ball just kind of slipped out of Cook's hands. Temperature is cooling here And a little foggy here on the field, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I think as we mentioned, about 45 degrees at kickoff, but it has continued to cool off since then. 1st and 10, Cyclones. Ball spotted at the 35. Desmond from the pistol to throw. Looks left, loads it up, wants it all. Had a receiver down there, but Moats got turned inside out down there and couldn't make the adjustment. Pass falls incomplete.
Stops the clock at 2:17. Again, Cyclones lead it on the CNA scoreboard 20-7. And last report from Glenrock, Torrington all over the Herders tonight, 35-0, and that was in the second quarter.
2nd and 10 here. 2 receivers split wide right and left. Desmond from the pistol. Looks left, now tucks it. Steps inside and away from one tackle, but now dropped at the line of scrimmage. Nice defense there. How about the whole defensive front there ready to greet him?
Yeah, there was a slew of them. No gain. That'll bring up 3rd down.
You would almost think that Lingle might entertain the thought of a timeout here. If they can get the stop here, get the ball back with decent time on the clock. 3rd and 10. Desmond will send 2 to the right, 2 to the left. He's in the pistol, wants to throw, looks left and throws, has a receiver, it's caught, but will be well short of the first down. Great open field tackle by Loudon Brimmer.
Yeah, it was, and he had to bring down a load there in Moats. Nice job by Moats to haul that one in, as that ball was a little bit high, but good concentration to bring it in.
He's a big kid, 6'5", I think. Is that what they list him at? I don't think they have it on this program, but I think we had seen that. So it'll bring up 4th down and 6, and the Cyclones are in punt formation.
Yeah, I thought he got out of bounds on the far side, but apparently not. So
Sauer will do the punting. Snap is back, and he bangs it out of there. Low end-over-end kick, fielded at the 30. Brimmer out over the 40 as a flag flies. Brimmer will be run out of bounds. This one probably coming back. Doggers have not helped their cause at all with penalties here in the first half. Hate to assume that that's who it's on, but it looks like they're going to march this one back. 37.9 seconds left on the clock. That is in the half. I didn't catch the signal. Did you see it?
I didn't.
And his mic didn't work. Illegal block. Okay. See, that's why we keep Bubba with us. Because you
He's
and I
very animated.
Yes, he is. Yes. And accurate.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought of becoming an official? Think of the filming angles you could have down there. 1st and 10, snap back to Cook, hands to Brimmer, and Brimmer with a big hole over the right side, gallops out over the 45 to the 47-yard line.
Wow, what a burst.
Yeah, quick timeout. There's the timeout that we thought they might take earlier. So 31.6 to go in the half. Timeout's been called. We'll take one with them. We'll be back after this break.
President with Pinnacle Bank. Pinnacle Bank has been serving the lending needs of farmers, ranchers, and commercial business owners of the Wyobraska area, where we've called home for over 100 years. Let us put our resources to work for you with local decision-making from a family-owned bank. Give us a call or visit us at www.wypinnbank.com. Pinnacle Bank, Torrington and Mitchell, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
Anderson Carpet is proud to have been your flooring expert for the past 44 years. Honoring small town values, yet featuring a huge selection that is sure to surprise. Choose from their stock of carpet, hardwood, vinyl plank, vinyl tile, or sheet vinyl for any project. And they have the experts on hand to install them all, giving you a look you'll love for years to come. Stop in and visit today. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturdays from 9 to 1. Anderson Carpet in Lingle.
First and 10 Doggers from the 47. Flare out pass here to Brimmer. Brimmer has it. He's across midfield into Cyclone territory and gets out of bounds. Nice pitch and catch there. A gain of 17 yards on that connection from Cook. And now Lingle on the move here late in the half. Big run by Brimmer and then a reception by Brimmer. Has the ball inside Cyclone territory at the 35. Brown will be the lone back beside Cook. 3 receivers split right. Cook takes the snap and wants to throw. Does. Has a receiver. It's caught. Underneath is Nelson. Nelson trying to get to the sideline and will run out of bounds at the 20. That is another. They'll spot it at the 24. So a gain of 11 and another Dogger first down. Well, this is a great 2-minute drill here by the Doggers.
Absolutely. As you said, a headsy play there for Nelson. Made a cut right to the sidelines, got out of bounds.
First and 10. Cook takes a snap at the 25, now flushed. Rolls to his left. On the run, lobs to the end zone. Got a receiver. Touchdown, Lingle. No flags on the field. A 23-yard pitch and catch from Brady Cook to Loudon Brimmer. That was all Brady Cook there.
Yeah.
Kept the play alive with his legs and then found Brimmer in the end zone. Arnish is on for the point after. Cook to hold. Snap, placement, kick. Looks good, and it is good. 10.5 seconds to go in the half. Lingle trims the lead 20-14. Let's take a timeout. We'll be back after this break.
The Southeast Booster Club would like to wish all of our Southeast Cyclone athletes good luck. We applaud your hard work and dedication to our school and are here rooting for you every step of the way. The Southeast Booster Club, supporting and promoting excellence in academics, athletics, and all activities in our Southeast schools. Go Cyclones!
Healthcare should be easy. At Banner Health Torrington Community Hospital, feel free to set your pace and choose your path. Torrington Community Hospital offers new technologies, in-state specialists, and the healthcare professionals you know, for a road less traveled and a familiar face along the way. Torrington Community Hospital, providing a wide scope of care, helping you make healthcare easier so that life can be better.
Welcome back to Lingle Fort Laramie High School. CWAC Game of the Week turning into a barn burner. Lingle has now scored with 13.6 seconds left in the first period and 10.5 seconds left in the half. They just need very little time on the clock.
I guess, yeah, as you said, nice 2-minute drill there as they were headsy, got out of bounds and they needed to move the ball well. That was a great answer.
Arnish will boot this away, fielded at the 25. That's Sauer, and Sauer's loose. Sauer down the left sideline. He'll be rocked out of bounds at the 40, and now a late flag flies. They'll tack 15 onto this. Grant, that will see this one spotted at the 25-yard line inside the 25. This will give Southeast an opportunity to go to the end zone.
Well, and that was a 35-yard return by Sauer. Broke a couple of tackles doing it, and with the penalty, they'll have a play here with 2.5 left on the clock.
And with Desmond's arm, that is certainly a task that he can achieve. So they will march off the personal foul penalty. Must have been a hit out of bounds over there on the other side. So, as we thought, this one will be spotted at the 23, where it will be 1st and 10 Southeast. They're going to take a timeout, talk it over, and come up with a play. We'll take one with them. 2.5 seconds to go in the half. We'll be back for the end of the first half after this timeout.
Are you planning a kitchen remodel but don't know where to start?
Hi, this is Dan Shields from Century Lumber. Start with semi-custom diamond cabinets and Century Lumber. Diamond cabinets offer the latest door styles and finishes at an affordable price. I can walk you through all the features and benefits and provide a free estimate and expert design. Stop in and turn that vision of your dream kitchen into a reality with the help of Century Lumber Center in Torrington.
Another Bronco Grillhouse score update from up north. Lusk and Moorcroft in a battle 20-18 in that one. You've got another update there
I do.
too.
Thank you, Ryan. 47-yard run touchdown. Torrington now up 49-0 with 7:33 left to go in the second.
So it will be 1st and 10 here. From the 25, time for one play here. Desmond with Sauer to his right. Will send one receiver right, one to the left. Wants to throw. Looks left, now to his right. Lobs to the end zone. A jump ball, and that will fall incomplete. Actually, it will be pass interference. Now, the question will be, who are they going to call it on? I've got to. If I had to guess right now, I would say it's offensive.
Offensive, yeah, he pushed off. Refs will discuss here.
Yep. Offensive pass interference will bring the opening half to a close, but it's been an entertaining first half. We got a good one here. Southeast leads Lingle 20-14 on the Clark and Associates scoreboard. We are at the half. Let's take a timeout. We'll take a 3-minute timeout. We'll be back to Lingle with halftime stats and numbers after this break.
At Points West Community Bank, we know that agriculture is more than a business. It is a way of life. With over 94 years of experience in serving Goshen County, we understand and value the ways of our local farmers and ranchers. Through the quality of banking services and lending relationships, we take the time to know our customer and learn their operation firsthand. Stop in today to meet with our friendly and experienced lending staff to discuss your agricultural business needs. We look forward to seeing you. Points West Community Bank, a new direction in banking. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Points West Bank in Lingle, proud supporter of the Lingle Fort Laramie Doggers.
Domino's carryout deal means you can carry out one-topping pizzas for $7.99 each when you order online or by phone. Just in case there's any confusion, we've even set up a helpful website to confirm if today is a day you can carry out one-topping pizzas for $7.99 each. Just go to howaboutoday.com to find out if Domino's carryout deal is valid today. Spoiler alert, it is. Carryout only. Ask for this offer. Availability and charges may vary. Size availability varies by crust type. Excludes XL and specialty. Your local store may charge extra for some toppings and sauces.
I'm Maggie Myers, your Torrington Edward Jones financial advisor. We're all about financial investments, but we also value the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Edward Jones is proud to cheer on our area teams on KGOS KERM. Call 532-3431 or visit edwardjones.com for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Before you head over to Laramie, be sure to stop by Heartland Embroidery and gear up for the big game. They have you covered with cowboy shirts, caps, sweatshirts, and coats. There's Wyoming cups and tumblers for your favorite beverage. In addition to the huge selection of Wyoming gear, they have Wyoming cowboy clothing for kids. See their cowboy cheerleader outfits and much more. We'll see you at Heartland Embroidery on Main and Torrington.
Let's get financially fit. Hi, this is Katie at First State Bank in Torrington. Get your finances in shape with totally free checking. We have free online banking and an instant issued Visa debit card too. Know what else is free? When you open a checking account, you'll get a free gift, a portable massage gun. Ah, our way of saying thank you. Gain strength and balance with First State Bank, a division of Glacier Bank, your first choice in banking. Member FDIC.
Your farm or ranch is unique. Your insurance coverage should be too. I'm Kyle Rafferty, and at J.G. Elliott Insurance Center, we provide coverage for everything you work hard for day in and day out. We tailor coverages to meet the needs of your operation. Together, we can find the right policy to protect you from the unexpected. Give me a call at 532-2147 or drop by my office here in Torrington. J.G. Elliott Insurance, a Platte Valley company.
Preparing your vehicle for safe and dependable winter driving is essential in the fall. Laramie Peak Motors is making it easier. Now through October 31st, receive a 10% discount on an antifreeze system service. We will inspect your antifreeze, pressure check the system for leaks, and flush and refill the system if needed. If you need tires for safe winter driving, pick up any set of 4 tires and receive a free alignment check with towing set. Call 322-2355 or make an appointment online at LaramiePeakMotors.com.
I used to think that so long as I was careful, I couldn't get injured. But being sidelined with a torn ACL definitely wasn't in my plans this season. My family made an appointment for me with the providers at Memorial Hospital of Converse County. Their knowledge and care helped me heal and learn how to prevent future injuries. I found an all-star team for my healthcare in their orthopedic and sports medicine department, one that will keep me in great shape and suiting up. I discovered that bigger isn't always better at Memorial Hospital of Converse County.
Dusty Anderson at Mid-States Tire invites you to stop in and let him show you what they have to offer when it comes to taking care of your vehicle. Be it a car or a truck, you can count on efficient and guaranteed workmanship from Mid-States Tire. Whether a simple oil change to making sure your brakes are in working order, and if new tires are called for, Dusty can get any major brand of tire. Call today at 532-TIRE. That's 532-8473. Mid-States Tire.
Tired of feeling stuck? Platte Valley Bank can help keep your finances moving forward. We have checking account options to fit your lifestyle and an online account chooser to make finding the right account easy. Now is the time to grab every opportunity and enjoy the ride with Platte Valley Bank. Start today at www.pvbank.com. You belong here.
Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC.
Trust is an important thing. That's why the folks at Blodorn Lumber work hard to earn your trust each and every day. You can count on Blodorn Lumber whether it's a new home building project, a new deck, kitchen, bath remodel, or simply making a plumbing or electrical repair. They will have the right products and the professional know-how to help you. That's why they offer over 60,000 products for your home. And with that kind of choice and a little professional help, you can get the results that you're looking for with your next project. That's Blodorn Lumber in Torrington.
Welcome back to the half. CWAC Game of the Week action from Lingle Fort Laramie High School. Lingle hosting Southeast, but they trail at the half, 20-14. Time for our halftime stats and numbers, and they are brought to you by North Platte Physical Therapy. North Platte Physical Therapy is committed to keeping you at the top of your game, both on and off the field. Marnie and the crew are on the ball and ready to help figure out what ails you and how to get you back to your best. North Platte Physical Therapy, where they provide quality professional care with a family-friendly atmosphere and always flexibility. Please stop by and visit them at 1301 East M Street or give them a call at 532-5355. Here's your scoring summary from the first half. Southeast got on the board first with 8:17 to go in the first period. Aiden Desmond ran it in from 1 yard out. The Bo Shimmick PAT failed, so they were up 6-0 at that point, and then came right back with 5:36 still in the first. Southeast scored once again, this time 42-yard touchdown pass. Tippett's from Desmond. The 2-point conversion failed, so Southeast was ahead 12-0. As the first period was ready to wind down, 13.6 seconds to be exact, Loudon Bremer carried it in from 1 yard out. Anthony Arnish added the PAT, and it was 12-7. Southeast came back in the second period with 6:11 to go in the half. Aiden Desmond scampered in from 25 yards out. Sauer to Sauer for the 2-point conversion made it 20-7 at that point. But Lingle was not done. A great 2-minute drill to end the half. They took it in from 23 yards out as Cook connected with Loudon Bremer. A 23-yard touchdown pass was followed by the Anthony Arnish PAT that made it 20-14. That is where we are at the half. I am about ready to baffle you with brilliance, and I'm going to send it over to Grant Caith for some additional halftime stats. Grant?
All right. We'll take a look at them individually and unofficially. As first off for the Southeast Cyclones, Aiden Desmond, nice job on the ground as well as through the air. Quite an athlete, that quarterback for the Southeast Cyclones. 60 yards rushing in the first half. Cole Sauer had 33 unofficially. Tippett with 42. Had a big gainer early on in the first quarter there. And Chase Sauer had several rushes for 38 yards. For passing, Desmond just under 100 yards, and receiving, TJ Moats also has caught one out of that tight end slot for 4 yards. Lingle Fort Laramie looks like this. Loudon Bremer has leads the way for the Lingle Fort Laramie. 46 on the ground. Colt Brown with 35 rushing yards. Brady Cook, with a couple of rushes for 12 yards total. And receiving, Hatch with a couple of catches, 17 yards in the first half. Ned Nelson with a couple, 27. And Bremer has had a couple of catches as well, has done it from the ground and through the air, 25 yards in receiving yards for Loudon Bremer. And again, your score at the half, Cyclones lead at 20-14 on the Clark & Associates scoreboard.
So let's take another time out here, and when we come back, we will update our listeners on scores from other games going on around the state of Wyoming in not only Class 1A 9-man, but games in all classifications. We'll update you on those scores with a Bronco Grill House scoreboard update after this timeout.
Family Dentistry, it's their vision that patients have the freedom to choose a lifetime of optimum dental health. It's their mission to provide progressive excellence in dental care with the ultimate in patient comfort. Dr. Marsh, Dr. Lucas, and the staff are always striving to learn the most up-to-date information, so it's clear to see that Platte River Family Dentistry is the right choice for your dental health. They appreciate your referrals and always welcome new patients. Call Platte River Family Dentistry at 532-4448.
At Points West Community Bank, we know that agriculture is more than a business. It is a way of life. With over 94 years of experience in serving Goshen County, we understand and value the ways of our local farmers and ranchers. Through the quality of banking services and lending relationships, we take the time to know our customer and learn their operation firsthand. Stop in today to meet with our friendly and experienced lending staff to discuss your agricultural business needs. We look forward to seeing you. Points West Community Bank, a new direction in banking. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Anderson Carpet is proud to have been your flooring expert for the past 44 years, honoring small-town values yet featuring a huge selection that is sure to surprise. Choose from their stock of carpet, hardwood, vinyl plank, vinyl tile, or sheet vinyl for any project. And they have the experts on hand to install them all, giving you a look you'll love for years to come. Stop in and visit today. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturdays from 9 to 1. Anderson Carpet in Lingle.
The Southeast Booster Club would like to wish all of our Southeast Cyclone athletes good luck. We applaud your hard work and dedication to our school and are here rooting for you every step of the way. The Southeast Booster Club, supporting and promoting excellence in academics, athletics, and all activities in our Southeast schools. Go Cyclones!
Welcome back to Kirk Field here in Lingle. Southeast leads at 20-14 at the half, and it's time now for a score update brought to you by the Bronco Grill House. When you're in the mood for a really good hamburger, why not go where you'll get the best burger in town, and that is at the Bronco Grill House, located on Main Street in Torrington. With scores, here's Mike.
All right, thanks, Grant. Let's just go from top to bottom here. There were games played last night, and they were big impact games here in the 1A 9-man ranks, as the number 1, 2, and 3 teams were all in action last night, and they all got wins. Number 1, Pine over Saratoga, 33-6. Number 2, Wind River all over Graybull, 49-0. And number 3, Big Piney winners over Shoshone, 26-7. In action tonight in 4A, number 1, Sheridan leading Kelly Walsh 56-8. The Capital City Bowl going to go to Cheyenne East as they lead Cheyenne Central 38-10. That one's in the 4th. Natrona leads Campbell County 23-14. That's number 4 over number 3 in 4A. And number 5, Thunder Basin 37-9 leaders over Laramie. Rock Springs blanked Cheyenne South 50-0. In 3A, there's going to be a new number 1 next week as number 1 Cody falls to number 2 Star Valley 41-14. Number 3 Powell all over Evanston 30-14 in that one in the 4th quarter. Douglas and Riverton in a battle. Number 5 Douglas leads Riverton 19-7. Former Torrington coach Mark Linhart keeping his team in that one. In the 4th quarter, it's Jackson 23, Green River 6. Rollins leads Lander 19-0, and number 4 Buffalo leads Worland at the half 22-0. 2A scores: Torrington, as we mentioned, leads Glenrock 56-0, I believe, is the score in that one. Now another update on that one: 63-0 in favor of Torrington all over Glenrock tonight. Number 1 Mountain View escaped with a win over Lovell. Number 3 Lovell, 36-28 the final in that one. Number 5 Tongue River defeated Burns 41-6. Number Lyman defeated Thermopolis 38-12. It was number 2 Bighorn all over Newcastle 55-16. Pinedale defeated Kimmer 36-6. Wheatland up on Upton Sundance in the 4th period 26-6. Congratulations to the Lost Tigers. They pick up a win tonight over Moorcroft 27-18. I think that one is final. Was that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Final there. Wright leads Guernsey 14-0 in the 1st period. And 1A 6-man action, number 3 Burlington all over KC, number 5 KC 73-28. And Farson Eden leads Hannah Elk Mountain 64-12. You are now up to date on scores from games around the state of Wyoming. Again, I would remind you to come back at 10:05. Tim Hurst will have the Friday night scoreboard show. We are about 3 minutes from kickoff of the second half of this one. Let's take another time out. When we come back, we'll have second half action for you on the other side of this break.
Torrington Vision Source is a proud radio sponsor of area athletes and the Wyoming Cowboys. We're your one source for your family's eye care needs. Eye exam, full service optical, contact lenses, eye diseases and injuries, surgical co-management. We use the latest in technology, not only in diagnosing your problem, but also in the products to fix it. Our helpful and friendly staff is just a phone call or click away. 532-4114 or TorringtonVisionSource.com, or like us on Facebook. Torrington Vision Source. Doctors Grant and Linda Jones, East M Street in Torrington. At Points West Community Bank, we know that agriculture is more than a business. It is a way of life. With over 94 years of experience in serving Goshen County, we understand and value the ways of our local farmers and ranchers. Through the quality of banking services and lending relationships, we take the time to know our customer and learn their operation firsthand. Stop in today to meet with our friendly and experienced lending staff to discuss your agricultural business needs. We look forward to seeing you. Points West Community Bank, a new direction in banking. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Points West Bank in Lingle, proud supporter of the Lingle Fort Laramie Doggers.
There's a new option in town for your new Ford car, truck, or SUV. This is Al Maloney, General Manager at Transwest Ford in Scotts Bluff. Transwest Ford would like to invite you to visit our dealership and see all the exciting changes going on. We offer new and pre-owned vehicles, a 26-bay service department, along with a large parts department and fleet commercial options too. Transwest Ford has all your automotive needs covered. Transwest Ford, located at 1515 East 20th Street in Scotts Bluff. Stop by today or visit us online at twford.com.
Before you head out on your next road trip, Ty's Pit Stop in Lingle invites you to stop in and stock up. They continue to serve the area with competitive gas prices, and they've got plenty of road trip snacks to choose from. With Coca-Cola products, along with other hot and cold beverages, snacks, fresh entrees that are always hot and ready, and even adult beverages for the weekend. Ty's Pit Stop on the corner in Lingle, locally and veteran-owned and operated.
Both teams back out on the field, getting ready for second half action. Mike McNamee, Grant Caith, and Ryan Caith, we are your crew. Glad to have our viewers that are watching this.
There's been quite a few.
Yeah, been a good turnout to it. I'm sure that Craig Fulmer and Pat, they're probably headed home to watch it on YouTube. It's getting a little chilly out there.
It is. It is. Saw Craig early in pregame, roaming the sidelines.
Lingle won the toss, deferred to the second half, so they will receive here. Brown on the receiving end and has a blocker. He's around right in with a big hole. Brown to the 30, to the 20. One man to beat, and he can't do it. But a huge return from Colt Brown to start the second half.
Cannon Tippett is the one that saved that touchdown. Well, that was quite a return.
Yeah, it was. Brown took it on the run, fielded at about the 30. I'm going to say at least a 50-yard return there, if not a little bit more. Well, you can see why they kicked it out of bounds earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Two receivers split wide left, one to the right. Cook wants to throw and does. He's got a receiver. That's caught. Dropped immediately. Hatch with the catch. Nice gain, though. If you can get 6 or 7 yards, which they did, you'll take that on first down. Second down and 4.
Chase Sauer on the stop there for Southeast after a gain of 5. Or as you said, about 6. So second down and 4 coming up, just underway here in the second half.
This one will spot it at the 12. Cook to throw again, has a receiver. It's caught again. That's Hatch to the 5. Touchdown, Ned Nelson. Nelson on the receiving end of that one. And in 3 plays, Lingle has tied this one up and can take their first lead of the night with the point after. Well, that's what you get from your halftime adjustments right there. Arnish is on for the point after. Cook to hold. Troubles with the snap. Now he'll have to eat it. Point after fails. Cook never got the snap clean. Couldn't get the placement down. So with 11:03 to go in the third, we are tied at 20. Let's take a timeout. We'll be back to Lingle after this break.
Now is the time to contract your protein supplement needs. Westco Feed is now offering contracts on cake, tubs, and pellets to ensure ranchers can lock in their feed costs for this coming winter and spring. Count on unmatched service when it comes to the success of your operation. Call your local Westco Feed salesman or Jared at 308-760-0909 to learn more. Westco. Service, solutions, success.
Westco's your best value through and through.
Whether you need your garage door replaced or repaired, you can have peace of mind knowing that the job will be done right by Kevin and the other professionals at Wheatland Garage Door. Serving Eastern Wyoming for the past 7 years with over 20 years of experience, you'll get quality workmanship, warranties for new installs, and always free estimates. For residential, commercial, and industrial doors, go to wheatlandgaragedoor.com or call them today at 307-322-2200.
All tied at 20 after the Doggers take the opening possession of the third period. They find pay dirt. Arnish will boot it away. Blast this one to the 10. Fielded there by Sauer. Tippett's with the blocker around left end. Now cuts it back. He's out over the 30 to the 32. And Southeast will start 1st and 10 from there.
Well, it's been the special teams. There's been some big run backs in this game.
Another nice one there by Tippett. After leading this one 20-7, Lingle, with back-to-back scores, has tied this one up. Let's see what Southeast can do with their first possession of the third period here. I backfield behind Desmond. He's under center. Will turn. Hand to the up back. That's Moats with it. Moats over right side will get a couple. Maybe 3 will bring up 2nd down and 7.
Nice stop there by Cooper Smith. 2 big guys going head-to-head. Gain of about 3. 10:41 to go third quarter on the CNA scoreboard.
Wyoming Cowboy football coming your way tomorrow as they will host Fresno State, the number 24 team in the nation.
Later game in Laramie, kickoff at 6 o'clock.
Moats with another handoff here. Carries up the middle, a gain of 3. Call it a gain of 4. Will bring up 3rd down and 3. So you see in the opening possessions of the half here, the adjustments made by the coaches. Lingle changes it up and goes to the air. Southeast going to use their fullback. Desmond will read, hand to Moats again, but he's not going to get there. Moats got back to the line of scrimmage, but was stuffed there.
Van Gundy on the tackle for Lingle. And yeah, they've gone to Moats 3 carries in a row here on this series.
That's a read for Desmond there, and he sees something that he believes that Moats can exploit. But Sauer will have to punt this one away, and now the officials will blow this dead. If you're Coach Brandon Gifford, you're probably reminding your players you jumped off sides twice in the first half. Watch the hard count here.
And maybe watch fake here, as Lingle's return man is not very deep at all.
Sauer stands at his 30. Loudon Brimmer stands at his. Snap is back. Sauer bangs it out of there. Low kick bounces at the 35. Now will roll dead at the 31. And that is where Lingle will take over with 9:03 to go in the third. So we saw Cook able to exploit the defense through the air in the first drive of the half. Let's see if they stay the course.
Well, it didn't take the Doggers long to score in that first possession of the second half. We'll see what they can put together here.
Trips receivers right. Cook going to be swarmed under, and now he'll be sacked. Back inside the 20.
Him and Coxbill.
Was it Coxbill?
Yeah.
Yep, think you're right. You know, I was about to say the difference in Lingle on that first drive and the first half was Southeast wasn't able to get pressure on him, but they sure did there.
Yeah. Good pursuit by Coxbill there. And shifty was Cook. I mean, he slipped a couple of tackles trying to avoid that sack.
I thought he might step away from it, but was unable to do so. Trevor Sandlin into the Dogger lineup with the play. From the pistol, now they will motion Brimmer out of the backfield. Snap and a handoff to Brown. Brown has room. Brown carries out over the 35 to the 37.
And I think it was Cole Sauer, but he just dropped his right shoulder and just slipped right by him.
Gain of 13. Brown gets a large portion of the lost yardage back, and it will bring up third down, and we'll call it 4. Brown's had a nice night.
Boy, he's tough to bring down. He's shifty.
Just a sophomore. Colt Brown. 3rd and short. Cook will send 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Now motions Brimmer to the right side. Takes the low snap, going to carry it himself. He'll be hit and dropped. The ball came loose. He did, and that's Southeast football. You mentioned it earlier. He's a big target out there, and had that ball out there, it was knocked away and recovered by the Cyclones.
Didn't see who recovered it, but, yeah, the signal is Southeast.
I think that's the first turnover of the game, isn't it?
I think it is, yeah.
So the Cyclones in business from the Dogger 36-yard line.
Same formation. They'll come with a fullback again.
Behind Desmond, under center. Reeds, hands off, and Moats has room this time. Takes on tacklers in the secondary. Plows his way to the 26-yard line, and that's enough for a Cyclone first down. More productive there on that carry by Moats.
Well, that must have been what they were seeing because, that was a big gainer there.
1st and 10. Ball right at the 25-yard line. One receiver splits wide right, double tight end set. Now the pitch is loose. It's on the turf. It's still loose, and I think Lingle has recovered. A great job by the defensive end.
Brimmer.
Was it Brimmer that covered it? The defensive end forced the fumble. I'm not sure it wasn't Cooper Smith who stepped in front of Desmond. He caused the problems with the connection on the pitch, and Brimmer with the fumble recovery. First down, Lingle. Back-to-back turnovers from the two teams. Handoff on the counter to Brown. Brown with the blocker in front of him. Runs around left end, falls forward out over the 45 to the 46-yard line. Gain of 7 to bring up 2nd and 3.
Again, another shifty move out of the backfield there for Brown. He's quick.
Got a nice block there from Brimmer. Cook with a slot right. Hands off to Brimmer, who's in trouble, and he'll be tackled for a loss. Thompson and York got him.
Yeah, they're going to spot it back at the original line of scrimmage, so that'll bring them back to the 39-yard line, their own 39. Brings up 3rd and long, or 3rd and 10 coming up for the Doggers.
Southeast has done a nice job of containing Brimmer tonight. Brown's actually probably hurt him more than Brimmer has. Tight trips right. Cook is in the pistol. Takes a snap, rolls right. Still has it. Loads it. Now he's going to tuck it and run. He'll be hit on the sideline. Falls forward. He'll gain a few, but he will be short, and it'll be 4th down.
Yeah, Coxbill was coming in hard right behind him there, and nice job by Cook that time to tuck that ball and not let it get stripped.
Another nice job of coverage down the field by the Cyclone secondary. Cook had nowhere to go with it. 5:23 to go. They ran him out of bounds, so the clock is stopped. On to punt for Lingle, I believe, is Hatch. Takes a snap, steps into it. Nice punt once again. High end over end punt, takes a Southeast bounce at the 30, comes out to the 32, and it'll be 1st and 10 there for the Cyclones.
Well, Hatch has had a couple of those punts tonight with a ton of hang time.
Yeah, he banged it out of there pretty good, gave his coverage team plenty of time to get down there. But it took a Cyclone bounce. Pretty good field position here to start this drive.
Last 2 possessions, Southeast has come out in an I formation, wanting to run it right up the middle. We'll see if they do the same here.
Now they'll go to more of a pro set here. They'll split the backs in the backfield, send one receiver to the left. Read option here. They'll hand to the first back through. That's Moats. Moats lost it again, I believe, or did he?
Yeah, I did. Scramble for the ball back. Yeah, did Lingle get it?
They did. They stripped it away. It's Lingle football. Moats looked like he had a pretty good head of steam, was stood up and then had it stripped.
Yeah, he had 3 or 4 doggers on him and was still moving the pile forward. And the doggers able to strip it there and come up with, turn over the Southeast Cyclones.
7 minutes into the second half here, we've already had 3 turnovers after none in the first half. Cook's going to throw. Has a receiver, but that one's nearly picked off. And now a late flag comes in. Oh, if I'm Southeast, I don't like a pass interference call right there.
Well, I think Cannon Tippett is going to get the call here, and that was just tight coverage.
Yeah, that looked pretty good from where we're sitting.
In fact, I was just going to say, Cook, that's probably not a ball that he should have thrown.
Yeah, it was into tight coverage there. They're actually talking with the Southeast captains here. It is. Defensive pass interference will see this ball spotted at the 15. 1st and 10 for the Doggers. Yeah, they may have dodged a bullet there.
Yeah, and that was really not a catchable ball. I mean, he had to fall forward and to the ground to even come close to catching it.
So the Doggers in the Cyclone red zone from the 15, 1st and 10. They'll motion Brimmer out of the backfield. Now he's set slot left. Cook wants to throw, does. This one in and out of the hands of the receiver. Incomplete. He had him out there, didn't he?
He did. That was Hatch. I'd like to have that one back.
Yes, he would.
He's had 3 or 4 nice catches tonight. That one just popped right out of his hands.
So the incomplete pass will bring up 2nd down and 10. They'll stack slot left. Cook looks that way, throws across the middle, and it's picked off. At the goal line, I believe that's Desmond with it, down the far sideline, and he is run out of bounds, but let's hold the phone. There are 2 flags over on the far sideline. I would have to think maybe a block, illegal block on the return. It's turned into a turnover fest.
Yeah. So Southeast turns over the Lingle Fort Laramie Doggers there, and that was a throw that Cook did not want to make there in triple coverage there.
Here's the official word on the penalty. It was a block in the back, so it will be stepped off half the distance to the goal. Southeast will take over 1st and 10. Was it Desmond with the interception? Could you tell? I thought it was. That's a pretty good center fielder to have back there for you.
Yeah.
As they have been the entire half, they will break the huddle and line up I formation with Moats the up back. They'll hand to the deep back this time. Sauer not going to get much. Maybe one. Nice tackle there.
Cooper Smith wrapped him up around the ankles after a gain of less than a yard, and that'll bring up 2nd down, and they'll call it 9.
4:28 to go in the 3rd. We are tied at 20 on the Clark and Associates scoreboard. Everything that you would want the Goshen County Bowl to be right here. 2x2 the set here for Southeast. Desmond calls his own number and then tripped up from behind. Guess who?
Cooper Smith.
Couple of nice tackles in this series for Cooper Smith.
Couple shoestringers there, and Nice couple of tackles for Cooper. Clock will continue to roll on the CNA scoreboard. 3:45 to go third quarter. We are knotted at 20.
Interesting stat that Lance Petch passed along on that Torrington game. 4 pick-six touchdowns in the first half.
And so at the half, that's 63-0 Torrington with the lead.
Wow.
Obviously in a running clock situation now.
Trips right side. Desmond looks that way, throws. He's got a receiver. It's caught. Sauer with the reception. He'll have enough for the first down. A gain of 8.
Anthony Arnish on the stop there for the Doggers.
They say 1st and 10 Cyclones. You mentioned it earlier, great crowd out here tonight, but we still have a good crowd following on online.
We do. Yeah, got 171 views.
Really? Very good. Cyclones break the huddle. This one spotted at the 18. Trips receiver's left side. Desmond looks that way. Now flushed. On the run to his right. Throws across the middle. He's got a receiver and it's caught. That's Shimmick. Shimmick hauls it in at the 50. He's brought down immediately by Braden Poston. But a great job of improvisation by Aiden Desmond. Used his legs to create some space and is able to connect with Aiden Shimmick.
Yeah, and a tough pass play there as you're a lefty, as we said, rolling out to your right. Still got to try to set your feet. Floats one up there as he had pretty good hang time on it, but that's just good athleticism there, and then nice pitch and catch there by Shimmick.
1st and 10, Cyclones into Dogger territory. Ball spotted at the 49. Now Tippett will motion. They'll fake the handoff, and there's that little counter inside pitch back to Sauer. Sauer with a nice gain of 8 on the first down. Bring up 2nd down and 2. That's been their bread and butter, kind of a go-to for them right there.
They've gone to it a bunch.
Yeah.
And did that early on.
Play coming in off the sideline. Southeast going to have to hustle. Still in the huddle here.
In the YO Preps rankings coming into this, Pine Bluff's number 1 in 1A 9-man. Then it's Wind River. Big Piney and Lingle had a tie for 3rd and 4th, and then Southeast number 5 this week.
Now a handoff on the counter from a slot position. That is Chase Sauer with it. Check that. Cole with the carry. Cole will have the first down after a 5-yard gain. So Southeast on the move here.
And have used a lot of clock here in the third quarter.
Yeah, it's going to – this play will snap with under 40 seconds to go in the quarter. We are still tied at 20. Southeast trying to change that. Single receiver split either side of the formation. Now they will motion Tippett. Hand off to him on the counter sweep. Tippett's around right in. Tippett's inside the 30 down to about the 22. The 27. Cooper Smith slow to get up.
Yeah, a little gimpy there. In on that tackle again. He's been all over the place here, especially in the third quarter. It's going to bring up 2nd down and short. If they can get this ball snapped, 5 seconds left.
They step to the line of scrimmage. I don't think they will, as the quarter will expire. Well, we have come to the end of 3. All tied at 20 on the Clark & Associates scoreboard. Folks, I wouldn't go anywhere if I were you. Stick around. We'll have the fourth quarter coming your way right after this timeout.
Dusty Anderson at Mid-States Tire invites you to stop in and let him show you what they have to offer when it comes to taking care of your vehicle. Be it a car or a truck, you can count on efficient and guaranteed workmanship from Mid-States Tire. Whether a simple oil change to making sure your brakes are in working order, and if new tires are called for, Dusty can get any major brand of tire. Call today at 532-TIRE. That's 532-8473. Mid-States Tire.
Texting and driving. Texting and driving? Everyone knows there really is no and. You're either texting or you're driving. In other words, if you're typing or reading anything while you're behind the wheel, you're not paying attention and you're not in control of your vehicle. That's why law enforcement around the state is cracking down on distracted driving. Hey, Wyoming, let's put an end to texting and driving because we all know better. There is no and. This message was paid for by WYDOT.
Welcome back to Lingle Fort Laramie. CWAC Game of the Week action. It's a dandy. We are all tied at 20. Southeast Cyclones and the Lingle Fort Laramie Doggers. Southeast on the move here. Second down and short. We'll call it 2nd and 2. Desmond will shift back to the pistol. Now brings Tippett in motion. Fakes the handoff and will keep it himself. Turned in, steps inside the 25-yard line, and that will be enough for a first down. Didn't get much, but he didn't need much.
Van Gundy there on the stop for Lingle Fort Laramie, and yeah, good enough for a first down. Now they'll go to the sidelines, get the play from head coach Bullington.
A big drive here for the Cyclones. Chance to get inside that Dogger red zone. 1st and 10 from the pistol. Desmond to throw. Does so, has a receiver. That's caught. Tippett's on the receiving end. He'll have a gain of 10, and that's another Cyclone first down. Tippett's. Yeah. Sorry, Grant.
No, you're good. Hit him right between the numbers there. Nice reception, and we'll move the chains again.
Glad to know that Thorpe Thompson is listening. If I know he's listening, that means that that he's not here, but it also means that I've got to be very careful that I don't favor one side of the broadcast or the other. 1st and 10 from the 12. Desmond in the pistol, looks left, throws. Quick hitter, had a receiver, but it's dropped. Had Shimmick out there. Shimmick guilty of turning and heading upfield before he had the reception. Pass falls incomplete. 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, just didn't get it hauled in time. He was sniffing that goal line.
Yeah. He had some separation out there on that left flat.
So that'll stop the clock at 10:40. Again, as we said, we're all tied at 20 here. What a great game between these in this county rivalry.
With one back to his right, Desmond stands in the pistol, takes the snap. That counter read, handoff is to Sauer. Sauer will get a couple. Not much. A gain of 1 will bring up 3rd down. You know, Grant, one thing that is going to come into play here, the kicking game for Southeast, whether it be if you needed a field goal or if you desperately need a point after, that has been an adventure.
Yeah.
Not to get the cart ahead of the horse here, but something maybe looms in the distance. Pitch here. Sauer going to throw back. He wants Desmond. Now he'll tuck it. Now will step up and throw. Pass falls incomplete. Colt Brown smacked Sauer pretty good. I think Sauer thought there could have been a roughing penalty, but the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down, and we'll call it 9.
Yeah, that was a slow developing play there. And Colt Brown, as you said, finally bared down and got to him, as that ball was underthrown by about 5 yards.
Big fourth down here. Southeast. From the 13. Sauer to Desmond's right. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Desmond takes the snap, throws. Corner of the end zone, jump ball, incomplete. He wanted Moats at the goal line, back there in defense. That is Braden Poston. The incomplete pass will see the Cyclone drive stall.
Well, that's, I think that's a mismatch they wanted. Moats, he's got, 3 feet on his defender there, just throw it up, but just wasn't able to haul it in.
So it'll be 1st and 10 Lingle. Deep in their own territory. Inside handoff to Brown. Brown around right end. Ball comes loose. I think Brown fell on it. He did. Fortunate to do so. Now they will move it back and spot it at the 21. A gain of 8. Well, if you're a Dogger fan, you are breathing a sigh of relief right there.
Yeah, he had a lot of speed going forward there. He's so shifty coming out of that backfield.
2nd and we'll call it 2. Cook takes the snap, hands on the counter to Brimmer. Brimmer with the big hole. Brimmer around left end. Now a flag flies. What are they going to call there? Either an illegal block out on the edge or a face mask penalty. I'm not sure which. I'm going to say they're going to get the illegal block out here. The outside receiver came back and tried to help Brimmer. I'm afraid if it looks like they are going to march this one back. Nope, going to pick it up. Going to warn the sideline. In a game that Ryan and I had out at Yoder, that
That's
became
right.
a big part of that.
Yep.
In fact, they called a touchdown back on that for that infraction. So it's 1st and 10 Doggers. Low snap. Cook goes down to get it, now throws across the middle behind the receiver. That was Arnish. Pass falls incomplete, now 2nd and 10.
Cook was bothered in the backfield there. Maybe rushed that throw a little bit, but it was underthrown. Intended for Arnish, as you said. The incompletion will stop the clock with 8:55 to go in the ball game. Still tied at 20.
Cook will send tight trips left. Fakes the handoff, going to keep it himself. Tucks it around left end, falls forward. Nice gain as he's tackled by Thompson. Falls forward out to the 40. A gain of 9 will bring up 3rd down and 1.
Nice gain there on the quarterback keeper. As you said, he's just such a big target. Big kid, and it's not easy to tackle him.
Good news is Tegan Thompson just about as tall as Brady Cook.
Yeah.
Now the officials are talking to the Lingle huddle, and I'm not sure what's going on. Looking at a brace on one of the Lingle players. Cooper Smith will have to come out of the game. They will replace him with Marcos Martinez. They're looking at Cooper Smith's left leg. He didn't seem to be hobbled. I'm going to guess that he probably...
Yeah. A little blood.
Yep. From the pistol, Cook hands off to Brimmer. Brimmer hit as he crosses the 40. He'll fall forward to about the 41. A short gain will leave him 1 yard shy. It'll bring up 4th down and 1. Cooper Smith comes right back into the game.
Yeah, Mike, that snap was high, so it was slow developing, and then by the time they cut up field, or Bremer did, he only was able to pick up a yard, so it'll be 4th and short here.
Lingle going to go for it, but they're going to have to hustle. With 7:34, you would think they would be right back at the line of scrimmage. Now, off of the sideline with the play is Hatch. Here we go. 4th and 1 from the pistol. Snap back, hand to Brown. Brown going to be dropped. He won't get there. In fact, he won't get close. Moats and Thompson there to bring him down. We've seen Brown have pretty good success with that particular play, but not that time.
Nope, Southeast all over that one. And Lingle seemed a little panicked getting that play in.
You know, 4th and that short, you would think you would put your 6'5" quarterback right under center and let him push the pile. 1st and 10. Great field position. Southeast at the Dogger 40. Fake the handoff. Desmond to throw. Does so. It's caught. Sauer with the reception. Sauer with the 8-yard gain.
3 Dogger defenders there to tackle him, and Loudon Bremer and Colt Brown, and also Hatch was there. Nice gain, 2nd down and 2 coming up.
Can't say enough about the job of play action fake that Aiden Desmond can do. Does a great job of freezing, especially your linebackers, trying to read run or pass.
Future's bright for him, as you said, just a junior.
Now they'll go back to the I formation. Turn and hand to the deep back. That's Sauer. Sauer going to be tripped up as he crosses the 32 down to the 31-yard line. Going to be a little bit short. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 1.
Yeah, a little bit less than a yard coming up. So we've seen Southeast go more to the ground here in the second half and has not produced any points yet, but
you are correct. The only score of the half, the early touchdown by Lingle. Handoff is a fake. Now they'll pitch to Sauer, and Sauer will have the 1st down. Looked like he was going to have a lot more. Cooper Smith ran him down from behind. Smith saved a big gain there as it looked like Sauer was around right end.
So he got a Band-Aid put on. He's right back in action, and he's had quite a defensive game.
He has played very well. 1st and 10, Southeast from the Dogger, 27-yard line. They'll split the backfield now. Turn and pitch to Sauer. Sauer trying to get outside, and he's not going to do it. He'll be tackled for a loss. Ned Nelson got him. Nelson stepped right inside. They had Moats out front blocking for him. Nelson.
He had that one drawn up the whole way.
Yes, he did. Tackles Sauer for a 5-yard loss. It will bring up 2nd down and 15. 4:45 to go in regulation.
At 9 o'clock, you're listening to KERM FM Torrington. Also being streamed on YouTube tonight. We've had a bunch of viewers on there. You can check it out for this tail end of this tied ball game.
It's been a battle. Now this one will be blown dead. Let's see. Delay a game. So the penalty will move this one back out to the 38-yard line, and it will be 2nd down and 20. So Southeast with the loss on first down. Now the penalty, putting themselves in a hole here. Double tight end set with Desmond under center and a timeout.
Timeout on the field will break as well. We are tied at 20 with 4:12 to go, and we're back right after this.
Market President with Pinnacle Bank. Pinnacle Bank has been serving the lending needs of farmers, ranchers, and commercial business owners of the Wyobraska area, where we've called home for over 100 years. Let us put our resources to work for you with local decision-making from a family-owned bank. Give us a call or visit us at www.wypinnbank.com. Pinnacle Bank, Torrington and Mitchell, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
Anderson Carpet is proud to have been your flooring expert for the past 44 years, honoring small-town values yet featuring a huge selection that is sure to surprise. Choose from their stock of carpet, hardwood, vinyl plank, vinyl tile, or sheet vinyl for any project. And they have the experts on hand to install them all, giving you a look you'll love for years to come. Stop in and visit today. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturdays from 9 to 1. Anderson Carpet in Lingle.
Well, let's see what Southeast draws up here. They'll send trips receivers right side. Desmond is in the pistol. Will be alone in the backfield. Looks across the middle. Has a receiver. It's caught. Sauer to the 5, to the 3, and he's tackled there. I think they just released Sauer right from a tight end position, ran him straight down the field on a flag route, and another strike from Aiden Desmond.
Yeah, caught him on the run, split the defenders there, and nice job by that Southeast line. Gave Aiden Desmond plenty of time to throw that. And it was a strike.
With 3:52 to go. Southeast, first and goal. Ball at the 3. I backfield behind Desmond. Desmond turns, misdirection, hands to Moats. Moats spins at the 1 to the goal line, touchdown. Looked like Moats and Desmond were on opposite pages there, but Moats took the handoff and carries it in from 3 yards out. Southeast back on top.
As you had mentioned, kicking game questionable for Southeast here. We'll see what they choose to do, as they are up 6 now.
They're going to go for 2. Desmond will put 2 backs behind him. Under center, option Reed to the goal line. Did he get in? Yes, he did. He paid the price for it right at the goal line. But Aiden Desmond has just put Southeast up 28-20. 3:30 to go in regulation. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back to Lingle after this break.
The Southeast Booster Club would like to wish all of our Southeast Cyclone athletes good luck. We applaud your hard work and dedication to our school and are here rooting for you every step of the way. The Southeast Booster Club, supporting and promoting excellence in academics, athletics, and all activities in our Southeast schools. Go Cyclones!
Healthcare should be easy. At Banner Health Torrington Community Hospital, feel free to set your pace and choose your path. Torrington Community Hospital offers new technologies, in-state specialists, and the healthcare professionals you know, for a road less traveled and a familiar face along the way. Torrington Community Hospital, providing a wide scope of care, helping you make healthcare easier so that life can be better.
Southeast back on top here, 28-20 with 3:30 to go in regulation. They took over on a short field after Lingle turned it over on downs and punched it in. Low line drive kick is out of bounds. Boy, that was hugging that far sideline. That would have been disaster. So Lingle will have 35. We'll see this spotted at the 35-yard line.
Big possession here for the Doggers.
Yes, it is. It most certainly is.
Plenty of time.
Official explaining that the kick went out of bounds, so 1st and 10 Doggers. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Brown beside Cook. Takes a snap. Cook to throw. Now pressured on the run. He's tripped up and dropped. Emmett Coxbill?
Yep. Nope. Moats was there as well.
York, I think, in on that stop. Yeah, Lance York got him. Loss of 5 will bring up 2nd down and 15. It's been kind of the story all night. Southeast has done a great job of pressuring Cook. So 2nd and 15. Now it would appear that they will really pin their ears back and come after him. Pass in the flat intended for Brimmer is incomplete.
Yeah, and he was covered well that time by Cannon Tippett. So 3rd down and long, as you said, coming up.
Yeah, even if he catches that, he's not going to gain much on it. Tippett was right there.
And you're right, yeah, Southeast, they've just pinned their ears back. They're just going to come at you now. And I would guess we're looking at blitz again.
Yeah. You would almost have to think if you're Lingle, you may want to take advantage of that with some kind of a screen here. They'll send tight trips right, snap back to Fulmer, looks to Cook, looks right, throws. This one's caught. Nelson has it. He is across midfield into Cyclone territory at the 48-yard line. Ned Nelson with the big reception there and a Dogger 1st down.
Nice job by Cook. He was under pressure, had to step up in the pocket and found his open man. And near midfield, Lingle back in business here.
Nolan Spears in there at quarterback. Direct snap and a flag flies. I think they started too soon. This one's going to come back. I believe a motion penalty. Procedure, I would have to think.
And also, just watching Spears on the sidelines as him and Cook were just playing catch, Spears has a gun on him.
Yeah, he can throw it as well. We've seen it. They will bring Cook back into the lineup. So it was a procedure penalty. The 5-yard penalty will bring it back onto the Lingle side of midfield at the 48. Brady Cook off of the sideline with the play. They wind the clock. Now under 2 minutes to go in regulation. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Cook stands at the 42 to throw. Across the middle, he's got Nelson. Nelson, short gain of 5, tackled there by Chase Sauer. Nice defensive stop there by Sauer.
Yeah, it was. Gets him back to about the original line of scrimmage at the 45-yard line.
Lingle takes a timeout. 1:41 to go in regulation. Southeast leads at 28-20 on the Clark & Associates scoreboard. Let's take a timeout. We'll be back to Lingle after this break.
Are you planning a kitchen remodel but don't know where to start?
Hi, this is Dan Shields from Century Lumber. Start with semi-custom diamond cabinets and Century Lumber. Diamond cabinets offer the latest door styles and finishes at an affordable price. I can walk you through all the features and benefits and provide a free estimate and expert design. Stop in and turn that vision of your dream kitchen into a reality with the help of Century Lumber Center in Torrington.
They put 4 seconds back on the clock, so now 1:45 to go in regulation. Boy, how big was that 2-point conversion by Desmond on the other end. Now you've got to score and go for 2 if you want to tie this one back up. Lingle from the Southeast 45. Cook takes a snap. Now under pressure, and he'll be dropped. Sacked again. That's got to be 5 or 6, I would have to think, in the game. That has been the story. A 5-yard loss.
And the two big guys there, Tegan Thompson and TJ Moats. A couple of guys a little tough to reckon with.
They'll be coming after him again here. They'll rush 3. Cook to throw. Ball is up for grabs, and it's caught. That's Loudon Brimmer with the reception. Brimmer is inside the 30, all the way down to the 22.
And nice concentration there as he fended off his defender.
Yeah, there was a lot of contact down there. The clock is running now, under a minute to go. Lingle back up there. Cook takes a snap, throws to the end zone. Nelson is there, and it's caught. Touchdown, Lingle.
One-on-one coverage there. Aiden Shimmick was right on his tail, and Cook threw that right in the bucket on the run for the score.
Yeah, put it over his outside shoulder. The only one that could catch it was Nelson, and he hauled it in. Now, for the all-important 2-point conversion. Before this play snaps, Southeast is going to take a timeout. We'll take one with them. The 2-point conversion coming on the other side of this timeout. We'll take a 30-second break and be back to Lingle.
At Points West Community Bank, we know that agriculture is more than a business. It is a way of life. With over 94 years of experience in serving Goshen County, we understand and value the ways of our local farmers and ranchers. Through the quality of banking services and lending relationships, we take the time to know our customer and learn their operation firsthand. Stop in today to meet with our friendly and experienced lending staff to discuss your agricultural business needs. We look forward to seeing you. Points West Community Bank, a new direction in banking. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Points West Bank in Lingle, proud supporter of the Lingle Fort Laramie Doggers.
Oh, there is all kinds of prognostication going on up here in this booth. We've got it all figured out. Let's see if the two teams do. Lingle, with 50.4 seconds to go, will go for 2 and try and tie it up. Trips receivers left. Snap back to Cook. Goes to the end zone. Waiting for the signal, and they'll say it's incomplete. They'll say he trapped it on the turf. The pass intended for Ned Nelson is ruled incomplete, and with 50.4 seconds left, Southeast hangs on to a 28-26 lead. So hard to tell from here. I couldn't tell exactly what happened. I saw the official go down and give the indication that he trapped it on the turf.
Yeah, it was on the far side and from our angle going completely away from us. But yeah, must have trapped it. And Doggers come up just shy.
Yeah, with 50.4 seconds left, really not much that you can do. Obviously, they'll attempt an onside kick here.
And again, a reminder, as officials will talk it over, tune in tonight for the Friday Night Football Scoreboard Show. Tim Hurst will be in studio. That all gets underway at 10:05 tonight. Blazers with a big victory. Lusk Tigers get a win tonight. And this Goshen County rivalry, it's been all that it was pegged. What a great game.
Yeah, it's been a dandy. The all-hands team up front. Arnish to kick it away. Approaches. Bounces. It's free. The ball is loose. And it's Dogger football. It was touched by one of the Southeast upbacks. Not sure who covered the fumble, but a perfect execution of an onside kick. Now we go back and talk about the kicking game again. Anthony Arnish has been good from, or has shown an ability in practice anyway, from, I would say, somewhere around 40 to 45 yards. Lingle will have an opportunity here with 47.3 seconds left. That line of gain probably needs to be down somewhere around the 20-yard line. Cook is flushed. He's on the run to the sideline, near sideline, ushered out of bounds at the 42. A gain of 8. A gain of 8 will bring up 2nd down and 2.
Ball is spotted at the 47.
2nd down and short. Cook stands at the 47. Sends 2 to either side of the formation. Takes a snap. Now pressure. Dumps it. Oh, that's an ineligible receiver.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Would think so. That's your lineman, Coulter McFarland.
The officials will talk about it.
It was incomplete, but
would he have been nope, now the flag flies. So it was a pass intended for an ineligible receiver. So that is a loss of down. That's a big penalty there. That, again, that's all because of the pressure coming from the Southeast defense there. 5-yard penalty. Yeah, I thought it was a loss of down. So 37.5 seconds on the clock. 3rd down, we'll call it 7. Trips receivers left side. Cook takes a snap. Now flushed and he's dropped. Tegan Thompson got him all the way back on the southeast side of midfield. On the Lingle side of midfield. And a timeout's called. 33 seconds left. Southeast leads it 28-26. We'll take a 30 and be back to Lingle after this break.
Deal means you can carry out one-topping pizzas for $7.99 each when you order online or by phone. Just in case there's any confusion, we've even set up a helpful website to confirm if today is a day you can carry out one-topping pizzas for $7.99 each. Just go to howaboutoday.com to find out if Domino's carry-out deal is valid today. Spoiler alert, it is. Carry out only. Ask for this offer. Availability and charges may vary. Size availability varies by crust type. Excludes XL and specialty. Your local store may charge extra for some toppings and sauces.
Lingle doing everything they can to try and get into field goal range here, but they'll have to draw up something special here, facing 4th and 13.
Yeah, at this point, got to get that first down first and give yourself a chance at either the end zone or to kick one. As you said, the kicking game, Arnish has got some range.
They'll send 2 receivers to the left. Snap back to Cook. Cook throws, got a receiver, it's caught. That's Hatch. He'll have the first. He'll get to the sideline and be run out of bounds at the 29-yard line.
Well, they're in field goal range.
How did he get that open?
I don't know.
Oh, my goodness.
There was nobody within 10 yards.
Elijah Hatch with the big first down. Now, looking at the scoreboard, it looks like Lingle has 1 timeout left. Again, the ball spotted at the 28. You would think another 10 yards would put them in Arnish's range. Snap is back. Cook is flushed. Now he's pressured and he'll be dropped. Loses the football. They'll go to the turf for it. I don't know if he attempted to try and throw that or if it came loose. It was covered by Nelson. Now they're going to say incomplete pass. With 18.8 seconds left. May have dodged a bullet there, too.
Yeah. I thought as forward progress, as they were bringing him down, it just came out.
Moats had him in the grasp again. Play comes in off the sideline. Fulmer brings Hatch and Brimmer with him. They'll line up trips right with 18.8 seconds left. Snap is back. Cook throws. Got a receiver. It's caught. Not much there, though. Hatch with the reception. And with 11.2 seconds left, they will stop the clock. Lingle has called timeout. Let's keep it right here. So a game reset here. Southeast leads at 28-26. Lingle scored with 50.4 seconds left and then executed the onside kick. They have moved it down to about the 27-yard line. So, Grant, you would have to think from right there, that would be a field goal attempt of about 42 yards. Arnish
is warming up.
He is. Arnish will see Fulmer. I don't know why I keep calling him Fulmer. We'll see Brady Cook spot this one at the 29-yard line.
Right hash.
An attempt of 39 yards for Anthony Arnish. Snap is back. Placement down. The kick is on the way. It looks good. It is good. From 39 yards out, Anthony Arnish has just put his team on top. Holy cow.
9 seconds left on the clock. What a kick.
That was, I mean, it wouldn't have been good from 45, but it was straight down the middle.
Oh, yeah.
That is a lot to ask of that sophomore. Bring him out. You know, we talked about it earlier. That's just a huge part of this game is that kicking game. Arnish from 39 yards out. 9.1 seconds left. Hey, the way this one's gone, it isn't over till it's over.
No. And they got the ball back with how much
50.
time left?
It was, they scored with 50.4. I think after the onside kick and the scramble, they got it with 40-some seconds left. Then there was
that's
a big
clutch.
sack. I think the big play in that series was the completion to Hatch.
Yeah.
3rd and long or 4th and
yeah.
long. Yeah, I think it was 4th and long.
Yeah, they were back in their own territory.
Yeah. So now Arnish will most certainly kick this one deep. Try and put Southeast on the longest field that he can. Suppose there's a little adrenaline pumping through his veins right now.
Absolutely.
He approaches, puts the toe to it, drills this one deep. It will be fielded at the 10. Now dropped and picked up. Tippett's on the run, trying to get out of bounds and does. With 3.6 seconds left, Southeast will have time for one Hail Mary. Boy, it's been a dandy, and that's just not a typical way to end a high school football game with a clutch field goal like that.
No, you never see it.
No. Lingle will send Ned Nelson back. He will stand at almost midfield. The officials are talking this over. I'm not sure what the conversation would be about there. think they're going to ask the official timer to reset the game clock. Now they will bring the back judge up. I'd really have no idea what they're visiting about there. Still in conversation. They'll now break the huddle. Here come the Cyclones. One last chance here with 3.6 seconds left. Desmond will send two receivers right, one to the left. Takes the snap, throws. He's got Sauer. Sauer looking for a pitch back. Does to Tippett. Tippett still on his feet, back to Sauer. Sauer reverses his field. Now trying to get out of there with it. The ball is loose, picked up by Smith, and this one is over. In the most unlikely scenarios, Lingle comes back and scores late with a touchdown and a field goal to come back and win this one. The final, Lingle 29, Southeast 28. Let's take a 2-minute timeout. We'll come back to Lingle for end of the game stats and a wrap-up after this 2-minute break.
Maggie Myers, your Torrington Edward Jones financial advisor. We're all about financial investments, but we also value the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Edward Jones is proud to cheer on our area teams on KGOS KERM. Call 532-3431 or visit edwardjones.com for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Before you head over to Laramie, be sure to stop by Heartland Embroidery and gear up for the big game. They have you covered with cowboy shirts, caps, sweatshirts, and coats. There's Wyoming cups and tumblers for your favorite beverage. In addition to the huge selection of Wyoming gear, they have Wyoming cowboy clothing for kids. See their cowboy cheerleader outfits and much more. We'll see you at Heartland Embroidery on Main and Torrington.
Let's get financially fit. Hi, this is Katie at First State Bank in Torrington. Get your finances in shape with totally free checking. We have free online banking and an instant issued Visa debit card too. Know what else is free? When you open a checking account, you'll get a free gift, a portable massage gun. Ah, our way of saying thank you. Gain strength and balance with First State Bank, a division of Glacier Bank, your first choice in banking. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Kirk Field. Grant Kaith, Mike McNamee, and Ryan Kaith alongside. The Doggers win it tonight in this 1A 9-man Goshen County matchup as Arnish hits a field goal. Your final score, Doggers win 29-28. It's time now for the end of the game wrap-up brought to you by number 34. The importance of mental health has never been more prevalent, especially when it comes to the youth in our area. Shad and the crew at number 34 have been serving our area youth for over 15 years. And they're currently looking for a family care coordinator and a family support partner. Call 532-0134 to learn more about the employment opportunities. And we'll send it to Mike here in just a second for the scoring summary. But on the ground tonight for Lingle, it was Loudon Bremer and Colt Brown. Had fantastic games, both just shy of 100 yards. 87 for Bremer, 77 for Brown. Southeast also did a nice job on the ground as Aiden Desmond with 75 yards, and Chase Sauer also added 52 in this one. What a great game, and Lingle Fort Laramie comes out by 1, and here's a look at that summary.
So at the half, Southeast led at 20-14 at the half. Third quarter scoring, Lingle got on the board first with 11:03 to go, took that opening kickoff, and Elijah Hatch, a 15-yard touchdown run. The PAT was no good, so we were tied at 20. Then into the fourth quarter we went. At 3:30, at the 3:30 mark in the fourth, Southeast went back on top. A TJ Moat's 3-yard touchdown run, followed by an Aiden Desmond 2-point conversion, made it 28-20. Then with 50.4 seconds in the fourth, Lingle came back with a Ned Nelson from Brady Cook pass reception. The PAT failed, and it was 26-28. And then after the onside kick was recovered with 9.1 seconds left, Anthony Arnish hit the 39-yard field goal to put his team on top 29-28, and that was your final. So, as Ryan mentioned during the break, this brings about a game on Friday night. The scenario there, the winner of that one will be the number 1 seed from the East, as Pine Bluffs will host Lingle Fort Laramie next Friday night on our CWAC Game of the Week.
Yeah, next 2 weeks going to be good ones. Then we'll wind it up with Southeast and Pine. So all three kind of intertwined in the rankings and within the conference. And, yeah, a lot on the line here as we come down the stretch.
What a battle here tonight, a gutsy performance by both teams, really. And a game that you certainly couldn't have predicted that outcome, but we hope that you enjoyed the broadcast on that one. So, for Grant Caith, for Ryan Caith, I'm Mike McNamee. We will send it back to the studios. Don't forget, Tim Hurst Scoreboard Show coming up at 10:05. Hope that you can tune into that one. Hope to have you back with us next Friday night from Pine Bluffs. Until then, we'll sign off, reminding you of the final score. Lingle wins at 29-28. Back to the studios of KGOS KERM.